to our plan, but we're just ashamed. I start to wonder. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Kiss you. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Don't get on you.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, tiki-man-radio-t-shirts. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big band voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Heidi, Heidi Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right to my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Ready to rock and roll?
Mm-hmm.
B-Dog?
Howdy.
Howdy. Flas Noogies?
Check 1, 2. I'm here.
Yeah, good morning to you. Happy Sunday to you. Got a big show here for you. We got Robin Tricker, the world famous Robin Tricker, going to be joining us. Talk about that brand new song she's got, Secret Sauce. And of course, we've got a brand new JBL Legends Travel moment. I think you're really going to enjoy that one as well. It seems to be real popular with everybody enjoying those. And of course, the whole gang, we're going to have a review here of the new book by R.B. Conk as well. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. Here we go, here we go, here we go!
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Heidi, Heidi Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we we all wanna know. Yeah.
Woo-wee. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here. Tiki Man Radio, tiki-man-radio-t-shirts, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay, overlooking the majestic Chickamauga Lake, with 14 days to go till we get to the summer party. I hope everybody's getting ready to listen, pace yourself before you get here, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, it's a full-blown party, okay? Yeah. If this is your first time coming to the summer party, it's going to blow your mind.
I'm already pacing myself.
I know that's right. That's right.
If you're going slower, you'd be dead.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. So, anyway, and coming to you live from the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, our good friends up there. Good morning to you. I hope you're doing fabulous. And to all our friends up in Canada, Verona Corona, you know, she had a little incident this week, and she's okay.
Oh, no.
She's okay.
She's okay, thank God.
She didn't fall down the stairs and roll 2 blocks, did she?
No. That's Moni's job. She does that.
Okay.
But,
Moni's doing better,
but
too.
she's doing
For
better.
her.
She's excited to be. They have a lot of rain up there this week, and they're starting to get a little more smoke from those fires.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think it's starting to affect things here in the States because people are walking around a little slower. They're driving a little slower. I think all that pot's on fire up in Canada and it's coming down here.
We're all stoned.
I'm like, you talk to people like, hey, man, how you doing? They're like, I'm all right.
I'm all right.
Actually, I'm pretty damn good.
What about you?
Yeah, you all right? So, anyway, so good morning to Verona Corona. Glad you're okay. And, of course, our producer, Monica, who is always listening, and vacuum cleaner, Tom. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. And, of course, Tinkerbell and Northeastern Nora. And we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning to you guys. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and the Ambassador Retreat, home of the Bodyguard, the ice cream man, the cameraman, and, of course, our ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers, and made the grandkids some homemade ice cream this week.
Yes, he did. They kept wanting to go back for more yesterday.
Yeah, and so I kind of use the ice cream machine works perfectly. Okay?
Yes, it does.
So and they're getting ready for their 4th of July party now. All y'all are going up there, right?
Yes, we are. We're rolling in on
You
Saturday.
too, Beto?
Yeah.
All right.
Very good, very good. So we're going to be.
See, I get out, not only go downtown, I get out of town, too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Memphis is about as far out of town as you can get in Tennessee.
Know, right? You're right.
Well, we'll be here because we'll be getting ready for our party.
Yep.
You know,
We gotta be
finishing touches on.
Am I right that Arkansas is on the other side of the river?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So good morning to you guys. The Beers and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of the Goldens. Have we had a Golden update lately? I mean, I know they went down to Biloxi and all that stuff. But
I think we need a Golden update.
I got a little Golden update. He did offer, he got received or caught blackfin shark. And one called pointy nose, and I don't know that because it must be an eastern island shark.
Right.
But the blackfins are known in the Pacific Ocean, and they are very edible. And I'll bet nobody knows, or somebody might know amongst us, that only 3 or 4 species of shark urinate through an urethra. The rest of them urinate through their skin, and they taste terrible if you try to cook one.
Yeah.
And for those of you having your breakfast, just forget we said that.
But, a little early for that.
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of information.
The more you know.
Cool,
Can't we just say, well, that's a tasty fish? Some of them are anyway.
I filled my quota for the day.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Of trivia and knowledge about fishing.
The Treetop Flyers patio in Tiki Bar.
They're going TMI Flyers.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I mean, we just got in the car, all right? We just pulled out of the driveway, okay? All right. And anyway, the Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning,
Good morning, you guys.
Hope you're doing fabulous. And Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. And well wishes to Patty. She, I don't know, she hit her head or something, and man, had a slight concussion or something there. So. Y'all listen, y'all gotta get along, okay? Can't be throwing beer bottles at each other and stuff, all right? Just can't be doing that. Anyway, CK Sunrise Villa in Stock Island, home of the Second Chance Tiki Bar, and of course that guy in Paradise, and the beautiful cat.
And she is listening and watching.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Well, good morning to you, sweetheart.
That cat.
You look marvelous, darling. And of course, Brody, who is half horse and big old dog. Last thing you want is Brody running underneath the table that you have 714,000 wires connected to a radio station. It's a disaster waiting to happen, but it is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, and that's a true story. That did happen. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, of course, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar and Studio, home of Ed the Train Man and our camera girl, Pat. And, of course, the man that, the kid that's going to be taking over the radio station, young Alec, and all the grandkids. They're actually up in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, one of the 17 weddings they have to go to or something, you know. I don't know what's going on up there, but they're in Wisconsin. And got the picture from him. They got a really nice Tiki Man Radio magnet on the side of the bus.
Wow.
Man, it looks really good.
It looks sharp.
Amen.
Blue sky.
Yeah, and continuing to have another good show. They had an artist up there in the studio this week, and I'm like, hey man, mics are on. Hey man. And so he's like, and I'm trying to text him, right? And he's busy with the artist. There's a lot of people up there, and they're just running around, you know. And I could hear everything's going on, and I'm like, "Hey man, Mike's row." And then all of a sudden he's just, "Oh shit!"
Been there.
Hey man, the mics are on.
The mics are really on now. You know, even his mom heard that.
Oh my goodness.
All part of the learning curve, you know. That's just part of it. It still happens to me from time to time too. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
See what it is.
Happens to presidents too.
We have a golden update.
Have a what?
We have a golden update
All
from
right.
the Golden Girl.
With her good smelling hair. Good morning to you.
She says, we are good. Took scouts on the boat yesterday to earn motorboating merit badge.
Oh.
Looking forward to summer party. So, wait a minute. We didn't have a motorboat merit badge when I was in school.
Well,
boating,
scouts.
just regular boating.
Now, I remember they did that last year. I think they do that every year.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it was a different kind of merit badge.
Golden.
Golden usually does it.
Yeah, Golden gets their badge for them. Teaches the class.
Absolutely.
Drops them off in an island somewhere with snakes. And like, listen, I'll be back in a couple hours. You take care of yourselves. Whoever meets me at the shore gets a badge.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, Florida, and B-Man and Michelle are back off of their trip and had their show Friday night. Had a good show Friday night, and I think they're
Sunburned.
I don't know if they'll do 3 weeks of that again.
Yes.
Yeah.
That seems like a long time.
You know, the problem is, and I didn't realize this till I was having a conversation with him, that, you know, every one of those islands that you go to, you have to go through customs.
Oh, my Lord.
And some of them, you know, they only had like 45 minutes to, to go in there and get some incidentals or whatever they might need or something. And that's a lot, man.
It's a lot of sailing.
You know, maybe a week.
A lot of work.
You know, and spend a little more time on islands as opposed to, you know, and listen, there were times where they were sailing for 15 hours.
Wow.
That's a big trip.
That's a big trip, you know.
It really is.
So I don't know if they'll do that again. But they had a great time. They enjoyed it. Learned a lot, apparently. And so it is what it is. Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That, of course, is Beth Travers and Dave Sons. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing fab. Hadn't heard from Dave in a while. Have you talked to Dave?
No, have not talked to Dave. Beth is on here. She's
Good morning, Beth.
chatting with everybody.
Yeah, well, good morning to the
I've not
rock
heard from
star.
Dave.
Hadn't heard from Dave in a long time, so I hope everything's going good with him. And Beth Travers, you know, she's out there, you know, getting awards and accolades and playing in Nashville and doing all the stuff she normally does. She is a rock star, so
She is.
it is what it is. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. I believe they were at another barbecue event yesterday. You know, the Judge Barbecue.
Judge and barbecue.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Saw the
awesome.
team.
That has to be a tough gig.
Yeah.
Sit and eat barbecue.
You know, he is very serious about it.
Yes,
too.
he
You know,
is.
Judges are very serious about
about their
barbecue, you know, and they
barbecue,
can tell you all the little details and stuff.
So when he tells you there's a good barbecue joint, you better believe it.
Yeah, that's right. That's
yes.
right. Yeah, the Paradise North, home of King David and Pat, up at Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. And the Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the
Good
Swedes.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Matford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. We need to
JoJo's.
get. I wish they was coming to the sun. Now listen,
I
they're
do
retired. They can go to Italy and all these other places. They need to come on down to Harrison Bay.
JoJo's, you guys
All right?
need to come back. We miss you.
Yeah, you need to come on back down to the Tiki Bar
And
and
slum it for a while.
yeah, who knows? The garbage disposal may go out because Veronica Corona put noodles in it or something, you know. But
Celery.
celery, yeah,
That was my fault. I think I told her to.
yeah. Just put it in there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
Stringy celery. It freezes up, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
and then we
didn't
had to get
know.
the Badger 9000.
The Badger 9000.
Oh, you had to replace it.
Oh yeah.
While the summer party was going on.
Are you kidding me?
no.
This place works me to death. Work orders coming in right and left, right and left, right and left. You know, you can't you cannot relax.
Yesterday morning, he was trying to relax, and I go in there, and in his little office, I said, honey, I'm sorry. I know you don't want another work order, but the dishwasher's leaking.
Yeah.
He goes,
And then yesterday they kept, you know, they were all sitting over on the far side of the deck, right? I was just sitting there relaxing, watching a little bit of the race, you know, just trying to beat.
so guess
Chill.
what? The speakers are out.
So I go over there and sat down.
Yeah.
I go over there and sat down next to him, and I'm like, why is that speaker not working? And they were like, well, we don't know.
The squirrels chew it underneath the deck,
Well,
the wires.
really, you know, it's kind of funny.
Like a giraffe.
Sometimes, you know, once you go check everything and everything was fine, then you just turn it up and it'll come on. You know, you gotta give it that boost.
Give it the
Didn't happen
signal.
this
But
time.
you know, they sat over there.
We didn't know because we were over there talking, and so
Yeah.
we weren't paying attention to
You
the
know,
radio.
naturally, I'm trying to relax. I come over there and sit down and say, well, I'll go over there and see what they're talking about. I'm like, how come I speak? You know, it's just the way this place is. You know, you can't enjoy nothing, you know, if you're the maintenance guy.
But
because-
at least it only does it one thing at a time.
Well, that's not true. I mean, you know, the kids are like, hey, there's a loose board over here. Hey, there's a loose board right here. I found a loose board.
Yeah, that was LJ yesterday.
Really?
Little Jay. He goes,
I'm like-
Paw, there's a loose board right here. And he
I'm
goes,
like, shut up and eat your ice cream. I know where the loose boards are. I don't need you to come and find any more of them, okay? I got it. I got it.
I know. He's like, Paw, there's a loose board. You got to fix it.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. All right, let's take care of our 10 o'clock spot.
Tiki Man Radio streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to tiki-man-radio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Over to tiki-man-radio-t-shirts and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddha coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. Go over to tiki-man-radio.com and click on the wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the reggae wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at lucansliquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want reggae wines. Go ahead and order a case of it because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in, is good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio.
That's right. Reggae Wine's the official wine of Tiki Man Radio. And, of course, you can always, if you're coming to the summer party and you want to try it, we have it under the bar. I actually will have a bartender here this year. A couple of girls that works at the other place that I'm involved with sometimes are going to have donated their time. We'll see if that actually happens. But that's... you can do a Reggae Wines tasting. All right. So, anyway, Reggae Wines, we want to thank Reggae Wines especially for all the support that they're giving Ed the Train Man for his new show on Mondays.
Absolutely. 6
p.m. And it was very cool for her to drive up there and be on was it like the second show, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, it is the second show.
All right, hippie chick.
All right. Good morning to Bill and Debbie Hess. They're out there saying good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning to our island truck driver, Bobby McQueen.
Happy Sunday to you, brother.
Yes. Good morning to Dan and Rachel Ware. They're out there.
Morning,
saying
brother.
Good morning, gang.
Chop liver and princess.
That's right. Have their seats warming up for them.
That's right. We know where they're going to be sitting
We need a plaque right there on the end of the bar.
Yep.
And we got Donna Cushing Cummings and Bob Cummings. They're out there saying hello from Finger Lakes Wine Country this morning.
Finger Lakes Wine Country, yeah.
Finger Lakes Wine Country. Wonderful. That sounds like heaven to me. I love wine. You know, I can't have it right now, but I love wine. It's my favorite.
What was it like? You know, is there any wine without alcohol in it? Yeah, it's called grape juice.
I know. That sucks. It totally sucks. But I love just about any kind of red there is. So, you know, you name it, I love it. Let's see. Good morning to my sister Verona Corona. She's out there saying good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to the Trop Rock Elvis, Mr. Bob Shealy.
The man, the legend himself.
Yes. And good morning to Marty and Angela Gentry.
Good morning.
He said, I'm the retired boy as of Friday, June 30th. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's right. Exactly. And good morning to Graham Andrews and Nicole. They're saying another great morning.
It was such a nice surprise for them to
show up in Key West. I was overjoyed.
Yeah, come in. We were. They were. Brian and they were still doing their show at that other radio station, and we were all in there doing radio. You know, obviously that's what we do. We've done radio all damn day long, so let's go do another radio show at night. And so that's what we were doing. And
we had fun though.
We did, and. Here comes Graham and Nicole knocking on the door, and it was just they drove all the way down to surprise us. So thank you guys.
We love you guys so much. We were just discussing yesterday the sign you guys gave us years ago is needing some repair work, so I'm going to work on that before the party this week.
And we were able to get his music in the station there in Key West because
I know, it was so
because
awesome.
of that little visit. Yeah,
just because of that visit.
What'd you say, Flash?
I said she's got 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got 2 weeks.
Well, that's going to be a busy 2 weeks, that's for sure.
It certainly is. And good morning to Kelly Hopkins, our concierge girl. She's out there saying good morning.
And they are our personal assistants down in Key West. Make sure if you go down to Key West, then hook up Kelly, the concierge girl.
She is fantastic.
She is. And don't
just
forget,
a doll.
yeah, don't forget they have their show every Friday at noon.
Well, and Keith too, he's fantastic.
Yeah, Keith's like, hello, everybody.
Hello. He's got the beautiful deep voice. Yes.
She's like, hey, everybody, welcome to the podcast. How are you doing? Happy, He's like, hello.
Good morning. I love it. It's
Morning.
great.
Yeah.
And good morning to the music man, Andrew Dean. He says, good morning, y'all.
Man, what a great guy. I was so glad to
He's
have him on the
fantastic.
show. We need to get him on Tropical Country, too, because he's got all that country background.
Yeah, he's a fantastic guy. Good morning to our ambassador of all good things, and that's Michelle Myers.
Good morning.
And let's see here. Robert Maring's out there.
Hey,
saying
buddy.
good
Happy
morning.
Sunday to you.
Amy Fisher, good morning.
Good morning.
You know, I always love that story about Amy Fisher when,
We flew into Key
we
West.
flew into Key West and met up, and she's like, "Can I have your?" I was like, "What are you talking about? You could have we could all get a picture together," and it was just really great.
I'm like, no, now if you want a picture, that's $25.
The funny thing about that, Amy, is that you're like the fan, that you're like the first person who's come up to me and me and Danny and said, "Are you the Tiki Man and the hippie chick?" That we totally didn't know, and it just blew my mind. I just
Well,
loved
I was
it.
trying to be incognito, but I didn't have my hat on
You
or
didn't have
nothing.
your hat on. Yeah, I know. But you know what? That just made our day, and we'll never forget
I was
that.
the only person in Key West that had a raincoat on. I was trying to hide.
He did not have a raincoat on.
Kind of steamy under that raincoat,
Yeah,
too.
it was
huh?
absolutely hot down there.
Good morning to Mike Carpenter. He's
Good
out
morning.
there.
Morning to you, brother.
And good morning to Z and G. They're saying good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
And last, sweet Susan Murphy. She's saying good morning. Sound check here. I am connecting and listening this morning. Have a super fun day.
Good morning to you, sweetheart.
And let me just double check one other place. Oh, Nicole Hall.
Her heart is
always in Key West.
Can't wait to see you guys down here in a couple of weeks.
And our good buddy, Chris Ream. Key West Chris is
Key
out
West
there.
Chris.
Good morning,
He
Chris.
is out there saying, oh, and Gueco, the Reverend Gueco Flocker is chiming
He
in.
is not up.
He is up.
He don't get up till noon.
Well, he's up now.
Well,
He certainly is.
well, don't forget his show tonight. Hopefully, he'll have a show tonight. Now,
He'll have a show tonight.
Listen, this whole thing of let's go 6 feet, tie in wires and tie it together and go. I mean, we need like one long cord. That way, we got a whole show.
Yeah, one long cord. Good morning to Bahama Brad and
Good morning.
Axie and little Ellie Faye. Good morning,
Don't let
you
the
guys.
sunshine hurt your eyes, baby.
And let's see, who else did I miss here? Just
We'll be hooking up with Julie after a while.
Karima June Aliando. Good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning, darling. Happy Sunday to you.
Debbie DeBevick is out there.
Good morning.
Mark Fulgham is out there.
Hey, Mark. Happy Sunday to you.
Carla Hanson Hartwood.
From right here in the
and
tropics of Tennessee.
Bobby Sheard
Good morning, Bobby.
and Michael Eric Baltz.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, we've had Michael on the show before.
We sure have.
Yeah, happy Sunday to you. What about YouTube there? About the same people?
Well, over here on the YouTube, we got, of course, Sweet Larissa sitting out there in the chocolate bar.
Looking
She's
beautiful as
chatting
usual.
with everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's helping our producer locate some Canadian clubs. So
Canadian Club.
that's what she was asking for. We have it. And
Okay.
Larissa says, yes, we do. So there we go.
All righty.
Rick the Sticks out there. Good morning to the One-Eyed Bandit.
And I confirmed by text message this morning he will be doing his show today.
Nice.
Is he at home?
He is in Tennessee, Manchester, Tennessee.
No, that's home.
Right.
That's the home away from home, it seems like.
Seems like he's going from Manchester to there and there to here and there to there, Mm-hmm. He's a lot on the road.
Ed Leonard's out there saying good morning.
Good morning to you, buddy. You and Kim down in Key Largo/Miami.
The ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers, is chiming in.
Good to you. Good morning to you, darling.
Of course, Z&G is over here saying hello.
Hello. Are they at a? Did they go to another championship? Think as a judges.
He hasn't said, but we'll find out. I'm sure.
Pretty
All right.
cool.
And we have Verona Coronas over here saying hello.
Glad you're alive,
Thank
darling.
God you're alive.
Yes.
And Golden himself, Beers and Bones, is chiming in and saying good
Golden.
morning.
Good
Good.
morning, Golden.
He should be on the mend. By now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be.
Yeah.
Of course, we have Patty with Rick's Eye out there saying good morning, and she loves Finger Lakes too. So
Yeah. Happy Sunday to you, sweetheart.
the rock star Beth Travers, good morning to her.
Good morning.
And as we scroll on up, I know there's some other people here. There's a lot of conversation going on back and forth. William says, good morning from California, Maryland. I'm cutting the grass and listening to the show at the same time.
Good morning. Happy Sunday to you.
And the Amateur Adventures Club says, good morning, Tiki Man and crew from Bill and Ann in Syracuse.
Oh, good morning to you
Wonderful.
guys. Happy Sunday to you.
Gene Henders is out there. Good
morning, Gene.
morning.
Morning, G.
And, of course, we already said the Golden Girls out there chiming in.
That's a quarter.
And the beautiful Cat is out there.
She
Jack
is
Cat.
beautiful. She, not only is Kat beautiful, but she's just got the greatest personality of anybody I know. She's just a joy to be around.
Yes, she is. Good morning to Tinkerbell.
Good morning to you, Tinkerbell.
Hey, Tinkerbell, look. Let me get out of the microphone. I
Yeah.
got your shirt on.
I almost wore mine this morning. I started to, but
Yeah, I didn't get the memo about it was a Hawaiian shirt day. I wasn't in the group email anymore.
It just depends on how sexy I'm feeling when I get up.
That is true. He doesn't know what he's going to wear.
That means Flaz is feeling pretty sexy just about every week.
All the time.
Hey, baby.
Glenn Soik is out there. Good morning,
Good morning,
from Belmar,
Glenn.
New Jersey.
Morning to you, brother.
And let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anybody.
Did you mention Ed and Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
Alan Jackson Bowers just chimed in, said greetings.
Greetings.
From Greece.
Yes.
Greetings from Greece. I am so jealous. I want to go there someday.
Wow.
And that guy also just chimed in.
That guy in
That guy.
paradise.
That guy.
All right. Well, let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. It is the first week of summer. And thank goodness, right? We made it. We made it to summertime, and it's time to celebrate summer.
Absolutely.
Happy Sunday, everybody! Get you some Beach Buddha coffee. We'll be right back.
Sunny days, dreaming my life away. Yeah, nothing industrious on my schedule today. So honey, bring over your shades, a six-pack of ice cold beer. 'Cause summer days are here. Summer days are here. I was raised in Southern California with the girls stretched out on the sand. My buddies and I, we bought some cheap wine. That's how we learned how to jam. I learned about love in the back of a Buick, borrowed from mom and dad. Looking back in hindsight, they were the best times I'd ever had. But for summer days, dreaming my life away. Now nothing industrious on my schedule today. So honey, bring over your shades, a six-pack of ice cold beer. Summer days are here. sing. And every sunset we'd party at Burnout or the White House in PV. And if I had me the money today, you know that's where I'd be. Cause the summer sun sets as the sun sinking in the sea. It's such a beautiful sight, sharing it, you and me. Just sitting on the coast as the day slipped into night. It's 75 degrees outside, I'm feeling alright. 75 degrees outside and I'm feeling alright. But people don't always stay in the place they were raised. The same old's true for me, though there's nowhere I'd rather be than sitting by your side, watching the moon affect the tide. Breeze blowing through my hair, and I'd forgotten I'd had any cares, because the peace I find affects my state of mind. All summer day, please take me away, if you'd be so kind. Well, summer day, please take me away, if you'd be so kind. Summer days, dreaming my life away on a summer's day. The sun shine down on me all summer days. Won't you come out to play on a summer's day?
Hey Tiki Man, Robbie Kalani here from Richland, Washington, wishing you continued success. I love your live video feed. Man, you're doing great. You're moving on up. Take care and cheers and let's tiki party.
Weatherman can't tease me anymore. The calendar's my friend. It's what I've waited for. My favorite time of year is finally here. Hello, summer. You and me in a shack down by the shore, my boat tied up outside the tiki bar next door. Move at a turtle's pace in my favorite place. Hello, summer. It's a beach life, it's a roller coaster ride, it's hanging out all day, never go inside. It's the top down when you're tripping down the road, sailing in the summer when you're here again. Oh, hello. a care. We've all been there. Hello, summer. It's a beach life. It's a roller coaster ride. Hanging out all day. Never go inside. It's the top down when you're tripping down the road. Sailing in the summer when you're here again. Oh, hello. I hope you'll find that place you want to be. A lake up in the mountains or a hammock by the sea. The perfect getaway. Let's leave today. Hello, summer.
That's the late, great Jim Morse.
My favorite
Some
song.
great drumming there.
Oh, yeah.
Good drumming.
Hello, summer.
Love that.
Man, and listen, you need to make those plans for summer. You got to take those kids to the beach. Take those kids to the beach. And never know the life you're impacting by doing that. So, quit finding excuses why you can't do it and just go do it, okay? And have some fun. Enjoy the summer. Get in the pool. Enjoy things, Get out. Enjoy it. We've been cooped up all winter, right? It's time to get out and enjoy your lives, for goodness sakes.
All right, I'm going to go. I got to get on my boat.
You got to go.
I would like to get on your boat.
No,
someday.
we're not allowed on the boat. We're not allowed on
We're
the
not
boat.
allowed on the boat. Okay.
We're not allowed on the boat.
You want to leave in an hour?
We're not allowed on
I
the
got to
boat.
just go fire it up and we go.
Oh, man, we're not part of the boat club, I guess. I don't know.
Alex got in on the boat club a couple days ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's awesome.
That's cool. But so, have you ever had Plasmatic? Have you ever had real Southern homemade ice cream?
No, and I hope to have it in a week or so.
Well,
Oh, you're going to have it today if you
Yeah.
stay for a minute.
yeah. If you want some ice cream, I've got some left over.
Danny
in the
made
freezer.
some yesterday.
Oh, Danny made some. I was thinking of Tim. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We're going to be there in about a week. So
Yep.
Hold on a minute. We got to.
This is Tim Myers, a.k.a. The Bodyguard, a.k.a. The Ice Cream Man, a.k.a. The Camera Guy, for Tiki Man Radio. I expect you to tune in to the Sunday show with Tiki Man and the Hippie Chick and crew every Sunday beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. What could possibly go wrong?
That's right. You don't want to piss him off. Make sure you tune in every week.
no, not with that Beretta he carries in his hip.
So anyway, I have my mom's recipe for homemade ice cream.
Yes, it's
And,
very good.
That's the only kind of ice cream I make, and it got close yesterday. And Hippie Chick's like, "Hey, I got blueberries," and I knew exactly, because I had 2 grandkids here. I knew exactly what was going to happen, right? Because she gave them options. You never
I
give
got-
2 kids options.
I got blueberries and strawberries we could put in.
Now
them.
you know what's going to happen. One wants strawberries, one wants blueberries, right? And I'm like, "Stop it! We're having vanilla. You want strawberries in your ice cream? Then you put strawberries in it after I make it."
You could have put both in it, made mixed berry.
Well, I did make my world famous pancakes for them yesterday, and the beautiful Pat is out there. She loves my pancakes as well.
Yes, she does.
Blueberry pancakes?
No, not
Strawberry
blueberry. No, hell no.
So what makes them world famous?
Because I cook them.
Of course, of course. Because he cooks them.
So we're just talking regular damn pancakes, right?
Right.
Okay.
Just regular pancakes.
Regular old pig.
God, I at least make Mickey Mouse pancakes for my grandkids.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You got like a little metal thing, you fill it up, and then it comes into a Mickey Mouse shape.
Heck no, I Freeport a Mickey Mouse pancake.
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
see.
There's always that one grandkid that's like, I'm not eating that. It looks like a rat.
Yeah.
Not my grandkids. They love it.
I think that's what's eating the wires on the speaker, too.
No.
You think it's squirrels?
I think it's squirrels.
No, I actually don't. I think it's the speaker wire itself. It gets a little powdery.
The jacket, as they call it.
Yeah, it gets a little powdery, and it just
shorts out.
Shorts out. So
Got
you got to
it.
go and cut a little more of it off.
I see, and splice and splice.
Yep, you got to do that. But,
Got it. So I was just going to say I could loan you some glue straps, the glue strips. I got a whole case of them.
Oh, we have plenty of glue
I
strips.
know.
Yeah, the glue boards. Yeah, you
boards,
don't want to put
okay.
that out there. You know, tell them what you'll catch under there.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You go under there and
There's
it'll
a
be
turtle
74
that lives under there, too,
Yeah.
so we can't put that.
turtle
There's
and
a turtle and
little
a
blue lizards,
blue lizards,
blue-tailed lizards.
and
There'll be a bunch of those
raccoons
under there.
Oh, my. Raccoons under there, too?
Oh, sure.
Do they get in your garbage?
They don't live there.
No, but they get in the garbage, yeah.
Do they? Yeah.
They like
have
to
a
visit
party.
from time to time.
We had one a
Yeah.
couple days ago. Knocked over the can and emptied the whole thing all over the driveway.
Yep, that's what they do.
Yeah, well, there you go. But
They're funny.
So we had a pretty good week with the grandkids. I mean, it's been a while since I've been able to spend that much time with them, and it rained.
No, it's a good week.
Yeah, it rained the entire week, and they're leaving tomorrow. But it rained the entire week, so we were able to I was able to actually sit down and talk to my daughter a little bit, and so it's been pretty good. I think she's accomplished everything she wanted to do. She saw everybody.
She did great.
Had her ex-husband over here yesterday,
I know. How funny is that?
Bill, who
now goes by Will.
goes by Will.
Yeah.
They got married right before they went into the Army,
Yeah.
and
And his daughter is the one I met a week ago?
No.
Okay, all right.
no, that's my daughter.
No. Your daughter brought her daughter.
Oh no!
Okay.
That's not his daughter. No,
No.
All right.
they didn't have any kids. Thank God. But no, it's good to see. I'm gonna call him Bill. I ain't calling him Bill. I don't care what
Well,
his new
it's
name is. I'm gonna call him
confusing.
Bill.
Yeah.
All right, I paid my dues with him. I get to call him Bill.
You
What was
Kids
that
call him
skit? You
Bill.
can call me Bill. You can call me Will.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah, that guy, right, I know. It was Ray.
I hadn't seen him in probably
Jay and Ray.
15 years.
He
And
said 20.
I'm like, damn, what happened to your hair?
Oh, he's looking for a second chance, huh?
But no, I don't think so. No, they're just good friends.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I got to give him full credit. After they, what happens is if you get married in the military, you stay together, whether you're together or not, right? You get a divorce in the military, you're still going in those directions. You're still
You're
locked
still
in.
stuck with him.
Still stuck with.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Wow.
So he did good. He followed her to Hawaii.
Yes.
Took care of her over there, and even though she got married again and all this
my
other
Lord.
stuff, and he's I guess when he finally got to Texas, he was like, all right, I'm done. All right. Went to Maryland, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, went to Maryland, and so finally got out of the Army. But good guy. It's good to see him. Had a good time at the Tiki Bar yesterday.
Where's he at
trying to
now?
relax.
Chattanooga.
Lives here in Chattanooga.
Well, there you go.
Chattanooga.
Back home.
He was a nice guy, nice kid.
Yep, absolutely. Well, he's 40 now. He's
I'm
Well,
still a
they're
kid.
still a kid because they're younger than us. So
so finally got this damn lift fixed. So we quit this
Pretty
whole.
sure. Well, I got to give it one last try to put the
Oh,
boat on.
God.
But I'm going to leave the boat in the water. This way it can go wherever and whenever until we take off for Spokane, Washington on the 8th or so of August. And then I'll put it up on the lip at that time.
I started to say, you're leaving on the 8th? That's the damn party. What the hell?
No. A month later.
Well, at least you got your priorities.
Yeah, well, yeah. I can't even take a fishing rod.
Oh,
Spokane, Washington. Now, it's been a while since I've been up there. What's the weather like this time of year in Spokane? Is it kind of cool?
cool and rainy.
I guess, but it can be nice, really nice. And Larissa's brother and sister-in-law, and I guess it's my brother-in-law and sister-in-law,
Yes.
they have a very nice home on Medical Lake, and he has a pontoon boat and his own dock and all of that jazz. So
Nice.
it's one of those kind of lakes where deer swim across it. It's
Oh,
pretty
that-
good.
that's pretty cool
good
to
sized
watch.
deer, but I mean a lake. But you can actually at certain times watch them enter the lake and go all the way across and come out the other side. And it's like whoa, because he has a very big view way up above.
Nice.
So
nice.
they're not very smart. They won't go around the lake.
It's a pretty good sized lake to go around. It's kind of a.
Why do they call it Medical Lake?
I don't know. This is probably something way back before.
Yeah.
And Larice doesn't know either. She says she does know.
She knows. Are you kidding? She knows
Well,
everything.
She can come out when she does the book review.
Yes, she did the book review for RB Conk, and she's going to come in and tell us all about it. After we got Robin Trigger coming up here at 11 o'clock. Looking forward to having Robin on the show. Had a great conversation with her the other day, this new song, Secret Sauce. And she didn't play at Music on the Bay this past year, but years past she has. And she looked like she's been having a great time down there. Hopefully we can get her back down to Key West someday. That'd be great.
That'd be
Wouldn't
great.
that be great?
That'd be awesome.
So what's Joe's thing today?
Let's see here. I've got it in here. Maybe. Cabin and room assignments.
Got it.
So how that all works. Had a lot of people comment on his, how do I make money? Because I think that is a myth for a travel agency, like, well, I'm not going to call Joe because, I don't pay him money. I'll just
kind of thought that myself for most of my life.
I'll just go online here and talk to somebody I don't even know and we'll never meet and can't get back in touch with her if everything screws up because I want to save $100. Not very smart. But it happens because people don't know. They just the way it works with especially Facebook and stuff, it just pops up, Go to Puerto Rico for $50.
Yeah, don't do that. Go to a travel agent that is respectable, like Joe, and licensed, bond, all that jazz. So.
I don't know if you've ever been to Puerto Rico, but let me tell you something. It's they have no windows there. All right, if you're staying over, if you're out of San Juan and you're over on the other side of the island or something like that, they have no windows, and they got lizards. Okay, they got lizards, geckos, and all that stuff, and they just climb right up the wall. So you got to be careful where you stay at, especially if you're trying to save $100. Okay. Go ahead and spend the extra $100. Get you a nice resort, so you don't have to wake up with a lizard in the bed with you.
Kind of reminds me of that movie Up in Smoke. Remember that one?
Yeah.
He finally turns himself into a lizard in the end.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I love Cheats and Chong. They're great.
Well, real quick, Maureen's back in range from her family reunion in West Virginia. She's
fantastic.
back in service, so she is driving and listening.
Oh, good morning.
And Tammy Creech says good morning as well.
Well, good morning to
Tammy.
the captain there. Good morning to both of you. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing fabulous. So we were out at Tiki Bar yesterday, and
no, really?
And the race went off, so I'm looking for something to put on the TV.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
and Alex says, Wait, have you seen the Sausage Factory?
Oh my God.
And I was like, I've seen the title. It just sounds a little
party.
Sausage Party.
Party.
My word.
It doesn't sound kid friendly, does it?
It's far from kid friendly.
It's a cartoon, but it's an animation. But
all
it
of a
is
sudden,
not kid friendly.
I'm looking at Alex, and he's like 6 years old. I mean, he's like, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. I'm like, all right. I mean, we'll. I mean, what else we gonna do, right?
Right. So we're gonna watch the Sausage Party.
Now, number one, it is hilarious. What part of it I get to see because we had to cut it off once the kids came back. We sent them away to get Mexican food. once they came back, we couldn't play this in front of the kids, especially the grandkids.
It's not. It's an animation, but it is not for kids at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Not
Is
at
it
all.
R-rated, you think?
It's yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
R rated.
Oh, my
But anyway,
Lord.
Sausage Party. Has anybody out there seen the Sausage Party? And you probably could chime in and let us know on the YouTube channel.
I'm going to have a sausage party
Patty Smith
myself.
said, "Oh my gosh, one of the lousiest movies I've ever seen."
Well, you got to understand, he's not very refined. Okay, so this is probably like a major blockbuster for him.
And, come on now.
Yeah, it's a drive-in movie, right?
It does seem like one of those things that they would play, in the intermission.
Late night after the main.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for an extra quarter, you can see the real movie after this one.
Patty says, "I hated that movie."
Yeah, did she? Yeah.
Well, we didn't get to see it all, but the first part was rather funny.
Well, you get sucked into it.
Yeah.
All right, you get sucked into it because you want to know if the hot dog weenie is going to meet up with the bun.
All right, okay. I got to know. Did you search it out for it?
No, we.
No, we
Oh
did
my
not.
gosh, Moni, I would not expect that to come out of you.
What'd she say?
She says, "Is it like Flesh Gordon?"
I believe you're probably correct, Mom.
I believe it was made by the same people as Flash
I'm sure-
Gordon.
I'm
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
I got to see that one too.
You know, that could be a topic of
I've
discussion.
never
Worst
seen
movies
Flesh
we've ever
Gordon.
seen.
Oh, it was, but it's his favorite movie. Like, right? I mean, this is.
Uncle Alex loves
I believe.
the Sausage Party.
I believe, knowing him, he's probably still has a VCR at his house, right? And he has
Oh,
this
you know
movie. His movie on VHS, and he just sits and watches it and laughs by himself, And the dogs are all wanting to kill themselves, because they've seen it 100 times.
Right. It's kind of like we got a videotape player, and I got a whole videotape of Betty Big Ones.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, then there's that series of movies, when Debbie did Dallas and every other town.
Oh, it was terrible. Anyway, oh my gosh.
All right. Well, anyway, we got Robin Tricker coming up here. I hate she has to follow this, but it is what it is, I guess. But
Patty says the hot dog and the bun do meet up.
they do meet up.
Okay. Well,
They had to do tips first.
Yeah, just the tip.
Just a tip, right? What could possibly go wrong?
You got chillin' on your mind. Have a drink, take a drive, go out and see what you can find. If your daddy's rich, take me out for a meal. If your daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, do a ton or a ton, the 25. When the sun goes down, I can make it with my cutie pie.
In the summertime,
Feeling real tipsy, getting kind of frisky.
summertime,
Take a lime, get your fins up.
summertime,
Get lucky, find a hooker.
summertime,
That's a girl thing.
summertime,
Ooh, hips in full swing.
summertime,
Sweat dripping up my skin.
summertime.
Pop a cold wind. In the summertime, when the weather is hot, you could stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got chillin' on your mind. Have a drink, take a drive, go out and see what you can find. We say what we want and we say what we need. We love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go swimming in the sea. We're always happy, lots of living, yeah, that's our philosophy.
In the summertime,
Feeling real tipsy,
summertime,
getting kind of frisky.
summertime,
Quick alarm, get your fins up.
summertime,
Get lucky, find a hooker.
summertime,
That's a girlfriend.
summertime,
Ooh, hips in full swing.
summertime,
Sweat dripping off my skin.
summertime.
Pop a cold wind. In the summertime, when the weather is hot, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather Vuitton, the 25. When the sun goes down, I can make it with my cutie pie. La da 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 da, la da 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 dee, la da dee dee dee, yeah, we're happy. La di da di da, la di da di, la da 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 da. We're always happy, lots of living, yeah, that's our philosophy. Shake your soul, lick it loud and get your fingers. I'm not gonna think girl with a hooker. Curly hair everywhere, it's a girl thing. Watch her walk away, hips in full swing. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. Hi, this is Robin Tricker, and you're listening to The Tiki Man on Tiki Man Radio, your happy place.
All right.
At the local goat.
Yeah, the local goat.
Local goat.
Yeah. We're waiting on Robin Tricker to join us. She's on a little, you know what? Maybe
There
she's in
she
here.
is.
There she is. Fix that hair, baby. Yeah, there you go. There we go. There we go. Like she needs to worry about such things.
It's time for your close-up.
No. Let me see here. Let me get
Wham bam.
wham bam. There we go. All right, baby. How you doing?
Hello. Wait, what am I doing? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Hi, guys.
All right, here, let me get this out of the way. Yeah. Welcome back to the Sunday show. Yeah.
Hello. Hi, guys. I was just
Hello.
watching Sausage Party, so so
Yeah.
long to get in here.
I know. You got to watch it when you listen. We're just touch tips, right? Just touch tips. I'm like,
I was like, what am I listening to?
I know. You never know what you're going to hear on the Sunday show. That's for
That's right.
sure. But
That's right, baby.
yeah, how the hell are you?
I'm great. I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Man, I'll tell you, we're 2 weeks out from the summer party. You got to get down here to the summer party sometime. I ain't going to live forever, okay? You need to come down here. And
Maybe next year is the year. You know, maybe next year's our year.
yeah, Jonas Lawrence is headlining. Steve Hopper will be here from 3 to 6. Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, here, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me how about now?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, absolutely. I can
Somebody
hear.
else joining us in the studio here, Larice. So just making sure she could hear okay. But
Yeah.
Some people are telling us that they don't have a picture; they only have audio.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, let me. That's probably my fault. Let me go over here and put it on the screen, and it should pop up. Now it'll pop up. There we go. I was just. We were just talking about you yesterday, and this new song, Secret Sauce. Tell us a little bit about this. I mean, this is a little different vibe. Got a little more country in there.
It is. Let's see, Secret Sauce. So, the idea for Secret Sauce came from, we were setting up for a gig one day, and I have really big ears, so I could hear these business guys talking about Secret Sauce, and he kept saying to his buddies, "I've got the secret sauce." And my curly antennas were like, what's he talking about? So I said, okay, let me write that idea in my phone. So I wrote it in my phone, and I saved it for later. And then I thought, what would be like a secret sauce for like us and our community? And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Sunshine, beautiful ocean, coconut rum.
Right.
Good friends. And so I was like, okay. And I love, like right now, I'm really into all kinds of beachy Nashville music, like that new modern country.
Yeah.
And so we went to the studio and we worked on it for a while. And then I said, you know what? I feel like we really need a good rhythm track, like a really good Nashville rhythm track. So we did some investigating and we found this amazing musician and producer, Austin Moorhead. So he put together a great rhythm track, and we bounced ideas back and forth, put a little dobro on it, and then we did our vocals here in New Jersey with Anthony Kryzan and background vocals, and then it all came together to, he mixed it all up.
Yeah.
And it came out of the oven, secret sauce.
He mixed the secret sauce up. Did y'all catch that?
I did.
Well, now you and Anthony have worked a lot together, right? I mean, has he been on most of your projects?
Yes, I think there's one. So Life's a Beach was John Sontag originally, and then everything else was just Anthony Kryzan, who I absolutely love.
Yeah,
absolutely love. Yeah,
so,
and actually we're in the studio doing Brand New Key. Do you know that Melanie song?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're redoing that one with Anthony.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I think it's important to, you've got somebody that you obviously trust and you feel comfortable with. And so does he, do you just have an idea, and does he kind of like come up with the other part of it? How does that all work between the two of you?
So, if I usually write a song and get some kind of an idea, and the song is written.
Yeah.
And then John, my husband, and Anthony, and all three of us will go in the studio and talk about the song and think like, okay, what kind of sound do we want to get? What kind of instruments do we hear on this? Is there anybody we want to add to it, like a saxophone or what drummer do we want to have on this track? And so it's a group effort.
Well, I was going to say, Alan Jax Bowers is a great drummer, but, he's over in Greece this morning. So, he's in high demand. He flies all over the country for somebody to play drums, but he's very, very talented. He has a great ear of trying to, put that rhythm together, once he gets the track to him to add the drums. It's an amazing talent to watch all of you guys work.
He really is he's excellent. And he actually knows Anthony. He's known him for a long time. And Anthony speaks very highly of him as well.
Yeah.
So, he's definitely great.
Yeah, well, he was rubbing it in this morning. Hey, man, good morning from Greece. I'm like, good morning.
It sounds lovely. It sounds lovely.
Yeah, I'm doing good, but not as good as you kind of conversation, Yeah.
But I saw somebody else was in like Florence, Italy. Bob Carwin?
Maybe
Bob. Yeah, you're right. I saw that as well. He was in front of a McDonald's picture or something in Italy.
Yeah. He's having a good time.
I did see that. And then the JoJo's, where did they go?
They went to Spain and Italy. Spain.
Spain and Italy, yeah. Well, it's good to see everybody traveling and getting out. I mean, do you get to go and do some worldly traveling, or you just kind of do your thing up there?
My husband's from England, so I do get to go to England every couple of years. And we went to Aruba a couple of years ago, but I haven't been anywhere except the New Jersey shore.
Yeah. Well, you're playing. Yeah. Are you still playing a lot up there?
So we just finished 3 shows in a row, just last night. But yeah, we're very busy. We have a full schedule up until probably the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and what do y'all call yourselves when you play together? What's the band called?
Gypsy Moon.
That's right. Yeah, Gypsy Moon.
And I play with my best friend, Rich DeFeo.
Yeah.
And we have a good time, and we meet all kinds of great people. In LBI, a lot of our work is in Long Beach Island. It's a beautiful little shore town. Yeah, it's so fun. I love playing covers. I love playing, original music as well. But I like covers as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a good time.
Was there any idea of you guys having your own album at some point in time?
Yeah. We talk about maybe doing a couple songs together and writing and putting some stuff out together as well. Yeah. And Rich has his own catalog of music,
Sure.
the whole catalog of music.
I forget that song. I had a Gypsy Moon song at one time in the studio.
I feel like you have Thank You. Maybe?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, Secret Sauce is, I get a lot of messages. People send messages through the website, and on the app, you can request songs. And Secret Sauce gets requested a lot. And usually I'm not here, So it's only the new hot playlist thing. So it goes out and grabs it from time to time, You have to be careful in radio because you don't want to overplay a song. You don't want people to, it's like, well, there's that song again. You don't want to turn into mainstream radio where all they do is play the top 10.
Yes, that is true, actually.
Yeah, you got to be real careful of that. But it's always good to have have you on, or the artist or whoever that wrote the song, kind of get it. How did this come about? And I guess when you come up with these ideas, it's really good to have your phone, right? You just put it in your phone and an idea so it doesn't get away from you.
That's right, because and even melodies, sometimes like a melody will come, and if I don't sing it right away in the phone, it goes into space.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's gone. And I got a new phone once. This was like years ago, and I had in my notes section like all these song ideas. And I asked the guy, I said, when we change over to the new phone, is it going to save all my notes?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry about it. What could possibly go wrong?
They were all gone.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well, so were you able to retain the old phone, or did you have to give it back?
Retain the old phone?
Yeah, because the notes should still be in there, right? I mean, if it's connected to internet.
I'm kind of challenged with that sort of thing, but I feel like maybe they're in the cloud.
Okay.
I think maybe all those songs will come back to me one day in the cloud.
Well, do you still have that old phone?
No, probably not.
All right, because here's what happens. All right, so first of all, these phones are like computers, okay? And even when you get a new phone, you save your old phone. And if it's connected to internet, it will still play the apps on it. It will still have your notes. It will still do all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've used older phones in years past out at the Tiki Bar just to play the Tiki Man Radio app on. Yeah. So it doesn't have to, you can't call nobody on it, but it retains all that as long as it's connected to internet.
That's amazing. I will hunt through all the drawers. You keep all your old phones. Like I have a flip phone.
Yeah.
This is an antique.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this forever.
I've got a couple. I still have my BlackBerry, though, upstairs somewhere, from back when I was in the corporate world. But I think I got one phone over here, and that's about it.
My flip phone still rings.
Does it? That's a problem. We need to talk about that later. All right, darling. Let's go ahead and play the song "Secret Sauce," and then we'll come back, talk a little bit more about it, and see what else is going on in the beautiful world of the world famous Robin Tricker. Okay. All right, we're gonna play it, and then I'm gonna put you back in the green room, okay? And then we'll. Unfortunately, there's no drinks or anything in the green room. You kind of own your own, but it won't be long, okay? All right.
Okay.
All right, here you go. If you just joined us, Robin Tricker's new song is "Secret Sauce," and here you go, everybody. All right.
I've got a blue bikini in my purse, feeling so good it hurts. Need a beach and a sunny day. Don't need no shoes, walking barefoot on the dunes. Just chillax away the blues. All my friends are playing DJ. Gold skin glowing in the sun. Good friends, coconut rum. Watercolors on the sea. Wet sand swallows our feet. Pink umbrellas throwing shade. Jimmy Buffett on the replay. Vacations getting lost. This is the secret sauce. La da 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 dee 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 dee. Do you want the recipe? Key lime moonshine. Take a sip, lick the lime. Having fun, it ain't a crime. We ain't worried, we don't have a care. Beach life ain't tough. Copper tone in all the stuff. Bananas, limes, and coconuts. Fruit flavored optimism in the air. Gold skin glowing in the sun. Good friends, coconut rum. Watercolors on the sea. Wet sand swallows our feet. Pink umbrellas throwing shade. Jimmy Buffett on the replay. Vacations getting lost. This is the secret sauce. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Do you want the recipe? Life is such a trip. Love and getting lost. Give me some of that secret sauce. Life is such a trip. Love and getting lost. Gold skin glowing in the sun. Good friends, coconut rum. Watercolors on the sea. Wet sand swallows our feet. Pink umbrellas throwing shade. Jimmy Buffett on the replay. Vacations getting lost. This is the secret sauce. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Do you want the recipe? Gold skin glowing in the sun. Good friends, coconut rum. Watercolors on the sea. Wet sand swallows our feet. Pink umbrellas throwing shade. Jimmy Buffett on the replay. Vacations getting lost. This is the secret sauce. La da 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 dee 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 dee. Do you want the recipe? La da 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 dee 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 dee.
Yeah.
That's my favorite new song.
It is mine too.
Mine too. I just love it.
It comes up all the time on the.
Makes me happy when it comes on the play on the radio. Yeah.
Well.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome.
Well, you know, it's that's what the world needs is more happy music for sure, and you know,
I agree.
yeah, try to put some positive vibes out there. And this one really came out well. How does all that come about? Where you come up with that dee 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 da 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 and all that? You know, that you just go with the melody of it, or what? How's that work?
I mean, I probably like sung the verse and chorus the day that I wrote it a million times.
Sure.
And I sort of just, you know, see what happens. Like you keep playing it, and then you're just da 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 da, and just sort of came out. I mean, that particular time it just flew, and I thought, well, you know, should that be la-di-da-dis or should it be words? Should I sing all those words?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I think my husband was like, yeah, I like the la-di-da-dis, and I was like, la-di-da-dis, it is.
Yeah, there we go. There
I like it.
Yeah, it's always interesting. I mean, how the process. How long does it take for a song like this to go from an idea to you know, being released in a Robin Tricker world?
Oh God. I mean, they're all different. And because it's the three of us doing it, sometimes we'll start a song and be like, that doesn't really work. And we'll get, halfway through it and be like, let's start again.
Yeah.
And do it in a different, like if it was reggae, maybe we're gonna do it more pop, or if it was pop, we'll do more reggae, or, so we change it just to get the right feel. But it could take, oh my gosh, I've had songs take, a long, long time, like a year. But then we've had songs that were, done in 3 months.
Yeah.
It depends on how much money do I have?
Yeah, there's always that.
How much time do I have? Yeah, because it is expensive, and especially if you want to get someone, because we work with all these great people, and they play for like John Bon Jovi and Aerosmith and all these different amazing people.
Sure.
And we're lucky enough to have them so close to us. So we'll be like, hey, can you come and do drums on my song? And they say yes. So which I feel so lucky.
That's amazing.
It's an opportunity for me. What was my point there?
Well, we're talking about how long it takes to go to an idea to actually coming out, and I'm always intrigued by because a song is like it's like a seed, and it's planted, and then it kind of grows from there. And sometimes it will change, right? So I mean, there's times maybe when you're in there and you need another line, or the line doesn't quite go right with whatever it is you're trying to do. So do you change it up, or you just stick and say, "Damn it, this is my song. This is the way I want." How does that work?
I'm very flexible.
Okay.
I'm very flexible. I take direction and critique, and I'm able to take that on board. And especially if a line isn't singing well, I will, because I have the opportunity to go home and then come back again the following week. If there's something that's not working, I'll think about it and rewrite whatever needs to be rewritten, and then the following week change it. I will never keep something that I feel like, God, how would that sing live, or how would that sound? Is that going to sound weird? We just change it. Yeah.
Well, I've had a lot of artists that come in the studio and play, and 99% of the time they'll have a song that they haven't recorded yet, right? And so when you are playing with Gypsy Moon, do you kind of try out new songs or new ideas, and see how the crowd reacts, or how does that work?
Well, not really. I really just play it at home a bunch of times, and then I'll take it to the studio and play it for Anthony, and we'll talk about it. And I usually only play, because I come from a dance background and a performance background. So if I'm going to do something where people are watching me, I want it to be good. Like, I don't want to, so that comes from that like performance sort of rehearsal space. But yeah, I think once we record it and I know exactly how I want to sing it, then we play it for the audience and see how they react.
Yeah.
And then it's too late.
Yeah, then it's too. Then it's out there. Yeah. Well, for all of you weren't with us whenever we were at the Tiki House, and so. Robin pulls up. There's this big, long limousine, and the crowd was crazy. They were banging on the windows to get her autograph, and she comes out in her cowboy boots and goes on stage and just blows everybody away. And then we had to usher her away. So it was
true. I came on a bicycle.
That's right, you did.
We got to get you back now. I know, it's expensive. It's a trip. It's this, it's that. But we're working on big things down in Key West where people get paid some money and all this good stuff. So
we like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Money's good.
That's
and
good.
And in your 7th year of a festival like the Songwriter Showcase, we should have more money coming in and stuff, So we are definitely working on things, and hopefully we can get you back down to Key West at some point in time or another.
I would love that. I loved my Key West trip, my one Key West trip.
Oh.
I walked so much in those cowboy boots.
I know.
Yeah.
A lot of walking.
Prepared for that, hippie chick.
Yeah.
I know. You have to take several shoes in a bag.
Yeah, she did the same thing. She wasn't her first trip down there. She wasn't prepared for that either. I'm like, listen, you got to wear comfortable shoes. Just trust me on this, okay? Yeah.
So
You
true.
do. Your walking shoes.
Yeah. So, any other news coming up? What's going on in your world as far as down the road a little bit? You got anything major you want to announce, or are you just doing your thing?
Nothing major. I'm kind of enjoying the journey right now. But you said something earlier when you were talking about like living in the moment and enjoying the right now and bring the kids to the beach and do all the things now, right? Enjoy summer. It's only here for a short time, and that's my new song. And it's I've almost fully written it, but it's called Collecting Freckles.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
So that's exciting. But what you said there, I was like, that's it. You can do the promo for that for me.
Oh, well, there you go.
Perfectly.
Oh, well, you know, I love you, so. Well, it's true, and every year when summer comes around, that I start telling people, listen, take these kids to the beach. You just don't know how you're impacting their life, and quit using an excuse. We can always say, well, we're just too busy. We can't do it. You got to take those kids to the beach, and, let them see another world out there, I mean, it's important.
And you got to take yourself, too.
That's right.
Take yourself to the beach, too, baby.
That's right. We start out. Yeah. We start out in Panama City, and now we're doing the Escape to Paradise. We went to Mexico already this year, and then we end up in Key West every year. So it's a pretty good life for me as far as the beach goes. It's a very important part of my life. 2020 was one of those years where, man, I didn't even go to the beach, and it was horrible. I got to have it. I have to have it in my life.
Yes. And how was Mexico?
Wonderful.
Mexico was wonderful. Everybody here was, B-Dog wasn't with us, but Flaz and Larice was. Yeah. Oh, here, I got you. There we go.
Oh, there we are. Yeah. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Last year was Jamaica. We're going to Dominican Republic.
That's right.
Yeah.
Next year.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. So.
What month is that? What month is the...
We always do it in May. I always wanted to plan something like that before hurricane season started. And that way the weather's always perfect where we're going, because we're out in the Caribbean somewhere on an island, and it's before hurricane season comes in, and we were all safe, So, yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's so how can people find your music? You got a great website. You've got great stickers, which are in the Tiki Bar, by the way. Need More Bob was another popular.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I love stickers, and the thing I found out is that I'm not the only one that loves stickers. People, like adults, really love
stickers. Yes, we do.
That's a
Those
first
are
for
my
me.
people.
Yeah. Well, if you ever make it down here, they're everywhere. They're all through the chocolate bar. They're on the Tiki Bar. They're on the stage outside. They're everywhere.
Right.
But so how can people find your music and follow you on what's your website?
My website is robintricker.com. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You can ask Alexa to play me. Anywhere you stream music, like Spotify, YouTube. What else is there? Oh, Apple Music. Any of those good things, you can just Robin Tricker. Robin with an I.
Yeah. And do you have a YouTube channel that you need to promote?
I do. It's Robin Tricker. Robin Tricker.
Yeah.
And I pop up. You're going to see curly hair.
Well, we were talking the other day. She's like, so how's the YouTube thing going? I'm like, well, we got about 11,000 subscribers. What? What's the secret? And I'm like, well, we got to talk about it. That's why I brought it up is
thank you.
Make sure all of you go over and subscribe to Robin Tricker's YouTube channel. That's where she's, and I think it's a natural progress where people start making videos of their music, right? And putting stuff like that out. Have you dabbled in all that?
Yes, she has.
I've done some like full-length music videos. Unfortunately, I feel like right now the short little videos are very popular, right? I guess it's positive and it's negative. At least they're short, they're easy to make, they're quick to make. But I really enjoy the long ones, the long.
I think you have to have both, and YouTube just changed the way they do things. They put a lot of emphasis on subscribers in years past. That has now changed because of the short reels. The reels are the ones that people are watching, So even if you have a video on your YouTube channel, right, you cut that up in 4 or 5 different short videos, you'll get more views like that, and then people will go over and you can put in the link to see the full video. That's the trick now.
Can you be my marketing guy?
Honey, I love you more than anybody, but I'll tell you right now, I'm marketing myself. That's all I got time for.
It's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job, do this.
You're great at it.
Well, thank you so much. It's always good to see you and have you on the show, and you're always welcome here. You know that.
Thank you. One day I'm going to get there in person.
Yes, you do. Well, we have a headliner every year for the summer party. So maybe we need to talk about you coming down and playing.
I would love that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll talk money and all that. Get all the lawyers and contracts involved and all that stuff. I mean, I'll make.
Listen, I'm gonna need a limousine though.
I was just gonna say I'll make sure there's a parking spot for the limousine and your entourage of people. Okay.
We'll stretch go kart. You okay?
Yeah, a stretch golf cart would be good. Yeah. But I don't know. We probably could. Ed and Pat have that new Volkswagen bus they got. Right. That we need to get you in that. That's a way to arrive in style.
Pick me up in that. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, over here. Where's my little look?
Yeah. All right, honey, we're gonna let you fly. I love you. I always, let us know if you ever need anything. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Good to see you guys.
All right.
Bye, Robin.
All right. Have a great day. How about a little?
You too.
Need more Bob. There you go. See you, baby.
Trouble can't find you. Love one another. That's what Bob said to do. You're always in a hurry and you can't slow down, trying to scratch all the things off your to-do list now. But breathe in, breathe out, let your light shine through. Tell you what you need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob. Smoke it, and we'd be jamming with you. The world is pretty crazy. People stare at their phones, acting like robots and looking like clones. Not living in the moment. What are we gonna do? I tell you what we need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob. Get up, stand up, need more Bob. Need your light shine through. Tell you what we need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob. Get up, stand up, we need more Bob. Ooh, yeah. Bra-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Bra-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Bra-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Need more Bob. Hey, I say. Hey, I say need more Bob. Hey, I say need more Bob. Hey, I say with pajama yo. Yeah, we need more Bob. I say need more Bob. I need the more Bob. I say need more Bob. Get up, stand up. Yeah, you need more Bob.
Coming to you live from the Z&G patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of David and Gina. That's where they have a rockin' good time with Tiki Man Radio.
Well, I'm gonna pick up some of these empties, Lord, as soon as I find where they lay. Tied off them jolly and leaving mines on a long hot summer day. And for every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Well, I got me a gal in Pekin. She's a good old gal, okay. Oh, she's sitting there waiting by a window fan on a long hot summer day. For every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Well, last night we had pork for supper, and tomorrow be chicken consomme, and a fruit jar full of iced tea on a long hot summer day. And for every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Well, we dropped a man off in Beardstown when we got off yesterday. Gonna get off down in Alton on a long hot summer day. And for every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. And for every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. And for every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar? Or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard? Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to tiki-man-radio-t-shirts and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to buy some property down in the Keys? Do you have your little piece of paradise that needs a little bit of work on it? Reach out to Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling today. He is your hookup for all of Monroe County. He knows how to navigate all those permits down there, which is crazy, and he will get it done. That's Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling, your hookup for the Florida Keys.
Hi, this is Kelly, the concierge girl here in Key West.
And I'm Keith.
And we specialize in A to Z concierge services. Think of us as your personal assistant and friend in the Florida Keys. From champagne and grocery delivery to extravagant lifestyle setup, we offer everything from baby rentals like cribs and strollers to luxury beach setups to make your day at the beach more relaxing. We specialize in water excursions, itinerary planning, small event planning, and small wedding coordinating. Celebrating a milestone? Call us to do your setup and decorating and deliver your gifts to make your day an unforgettable memory.
All of our partners are exclusively handpicked by Kelly and myself to make sure you only get the best of the best. We service visitors as well as locals. Tune into our podcast, The Local Side of Key West, to learn more about how to do Key West like a local.
You can find us online at theconciergegirl.com or on Instagram at Kelly the Concierge Girl. Listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. We are your one-stop shop. Relax, we'll do the rest.
That's Kelly, the concierge girl, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. Reach out to her at 301-997-4636. That's 301-997-4636. And make your trip to Key West extra special. Relax. She'll do the rest.
That's right. Relax. She'll do the rest with Kelly, the concierge girl. We're so glad to be working with him, our personal assistant down in Key West, and she can be your personal assistant as well. So reach out to her. Yeah, she was your personal assistant.
We're going to do it again. We're going to use her services, her and Keith, when we go back down in the fall.
In the fall. Wonderful.
There we go. There we go. All right, so we have the world famous Larice in the studio today.
Thank you, Uncle
Alex, for the Bloody Mary. She is our official book reader.
She reads them very fast.
That's how you become the official, just like that.
World famous, too.
World famous, yeah. Listen, everything I do is world famous, so if you're hanging with me, you're world famous as well.
Awesome. I love it.
So tell us about this new book by R.B. Conk.
Well, this is the latest by R.B. Conk. It's called Coral Cherries, and this was really a fun read. I tell you, it was perfect reading for laying at the beach or the lake in my case. And familiar characters, so those of you who read CD Places, the last book.
Yes.
So there's going to be some of the same characters. Ruth and Monty are the owners of the Travelers Inn, and so this is
love Ruth and Monty.
Oh, I know. It was really neat having these familiar characters, and it's an adventure story. I won't give it away because there's some surprises, but I'll tell you, it is like a walk down Duval.
Oh,
nice.
Because he's always mentioning different places, and it's familiar so that you know where you are.
Good.
And it was fun. It was a great read.
Awesome.
And the best thing is once again, those of you who read CD Places, the main character, Nick Shalonsky, what a name, is going to be appearing in R.B. Conk's next novel. So,
fantastic.
Something to look forward to.
Well, there you go.
Very good.
He seems to have found his niche, and what I like about him is they're a very easy read.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Meaning that it's the story captures you, but
It does.
it's not 757,000 pages either. You know,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's a very, very easy read. So.
I like those.
War and Peace.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
War
that
and
takes
Peace.
forever.
Yeah,
That one
absolutely.
takes forever. Yeah.
But yeah, well, that's very cool. And of course, we're going to have him on the show at some point in time or another.
Wonderful.
We're hoping that the success of this book will continue on as a sponsor for Tiki Man Radio, and we're looking forward to working with him a little more. I mean, how long does now you go right at it when you're reading books?
I do. I read fast, but you know what? You really get caught up in it because there's some adventure and there's a mystery and bad guys.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to put it down once I started.
Yeah.
Very good. That's exciting.
Well, you know, I was dabbling in at one time before the hippie chick came along. I was dabbling in and doing audio books.
Yeah, like
narrating
narrating
those.
audio.
It's tough, man. It's really, really tough to do that. That's a niche. It's very time consuming. I think I did a couple of chapters of Key West Chris's book.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
And,
I like to read aloud. I read aloud to Flas sometimes.
Yeah, well, he needs that. You
He
know.
does because he can't read himself, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to read, and you know he needs more classical music and stuff
he
like
gets
that.
it. Like it or not.
Easy listening.
That's
Easy
right.
listening music, yes.
Hey,
yeah.
I like easy listening music.
Oh, yeah, so does Lavrie.
That's pretty cool. I like some easy listening.
Yeah, so we go from the sausage party to easy
Oh my
listening
gosh,
music.
the
you know.
sausage party.
Yeah, you know. And,
That was pretty funny.
did anybody ever chime in if they actually saw the movie?
Yeah, Patty Smith said she said it was horrible.
Yeah, she hated it. I got that. But then she'll understand. Listen, it's okay if we touch tips. Says the weenie to the bun.
Oh my gosh, it was too funny. Yeah. Not for children. Not for children.
Not for children.
At
Not
all.
safe for work.
No, not for work either. No.
Well, my favorite part, and I won't give it all away, you know, because there's really no way to give this movie away, but my favorite part is when the Honey Mustard committed suicide. Okay, first of all, he was a little screwed up anyway. He didn't know if he was honey or mustard, and that was a little weird, but he had been to the outside and came back, so.
And he was like, they're lying to you.
You're lying to you.
It's all a big lie.
I'm not going back.
I'm not going back out there.
Yes, yeah. It's a little, you know.
By the way, all these characters are actually like, you know, bread and mayonnaise and mustard that sit on a shelf in a grocery store. That's what we're talking about. It's really funny.
There's the douche who becomes one.
Yeah.
And,
Let's not talk about that one.
Anyway, yeah, okay. So, all right.
That's enough of that.
That's enough of that.
Moving along.
I think you enjoyed it more than you think you did.
I think he did too.
Well, listen, if I devote my time to something, I'm all in, okay? I sat and watched it, you know, till the kids came back, and I'm like, all right, we got to cut this off right now. But
Yeah, I had to cut it on the History Channel real quick, and Barrett Jackson was on there. So I was like, oh, that's safe. That's safe. Yeah, that's safe. We can watch that.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Movie night at the Tiki Bar is now going to consist of Joe and the Volcano and the Sausage Party.
Now, Joe versus the Volcano. That is just. I
have you
love
seen
it.
Joe versus?
Yes,
Oh, I
that's
love
one
that
of my
movie. It's a
favorites.
perfect. Yeah,
I love
it's a
it.
perfect Tiki Bar movie for
It
sure.
is. It is.
But,
Hey, Danny, I wanted to mention something.
Yes.
I got the coolest thing from Camys Grammy not too long ago. I won't say much about it because it's a surprise.
Okay.
But she did a beautiful job. She asked me what I wanted. We talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
She sent it. It was very reasonably priced. I would encourage anybody who wants a custom-made,
That's awesome.
fun thing
Yep.
to absolutely consider her. It was so cool.
Everybody needs a flamingo in there. A
That's
pink
right.
flamingo in their yard. And,
Absolutely.
you know, Camys, you know, Jody, she is such a special partner and friend of the radio station. not only a great sponsor, but she puts on her packages. Proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio.
I love that.
Just
Yes,
precious.
I saved it just because she did such a beautiful job. Little flamingo stickers and palm trees all over it. It was darling.
Yeah, I was just blown away when I saw that. I was like, wow, this is really cool. I wish
Really
everybody
special.
did that, but that's why she is special, because she thinks of things like that. She's got a very creative mind, and obviously, if she can get some kind of idea of what you're thinking about, she can make it.
She just took it and ran with it.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Awesome.
That's great. And all of you out there, tiki bars are up and going now. You need signs and stuff like that, or somebody that's starting a tiki bar. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into. You need to point them in the right direction, because everybody likes custom-made signs, especially if it's your bar in that sign, so very cool. We just kept ours very simple, the Tiki Bar.
Says it all.
Tiki Bar, like there's no other ones.
The world famous one.
People, with the exception of Shelley Forsythe and the crew with the Comeback Tiki Hut, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yep, Comeback Tiki Hut. Normally, I try to sway you away. Being a part, Flaz is part of the boat club, and we're not allowed to be on the boat. But he's a Tiki Bar member, and I'm part of the Tiki Bar Association, right? And as a general rule, a Tiki Hut is where you get suntan lotion. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Tiki
A
bar.
Tiki Bar is where you sit down and drink.
Okay. That's why I'm putting a keg in it.
Yes, we must have more beer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Never enough booze around here.
Yeah. There's a good song for you, Robin. Instead of need more Bob, need more beer.
There you go.
Can't have enough beer. But anyway, well, thank you for the review.
My pleasure.
It sounds like you really enjoyed it.
I did. Now I can't wait till the next one comes out. So
Yeah, Coral Cherries is the name of the book. It's available now. You can go over to tiki-man-radio.com, click on the Tiki Bar Publishing in the menu there, and it'll take you right to the link to where you can buy it. It's available on Amazon.com as well, but we have a direct link on Tiki Man Radio.
And how does the title correlate with the story? Because I know CD Places kind of correlates based on the story, but where's the...
Well, all
You
right.
don't want to give it away?
No, it doesn't give it away, but at the risk of sounding too graphic, it's because of two virginal young ladies that come to visit the
Coral Cherries.
Cherries. Get it?
I get it.
Yeah, and in the sausage party, it would be something. In the sausage party, Flaz, it would be something like this. Hello, cherries. Says the hot dog Winnie to the jar of cherries.
How is it I step in my own?
That's so funny.
The other hot dog Winnie says to the other one, it's a whole jar of cherries.
That's enough of the sausage party.
Well, I was 5 minutes into it. I'm like, man, this is great radio right here. This is great radio. Yeah. But we got a brand new JBL Legends Travel Minute coming up here shortly. And if you guys want to do this, I mean, I know Patty always does. I know she got a concussion, but if there's a question that you want to add. Oh, and by the way, I've neglected over the last few weeks to ask everybody to please like the video. That helps us out tremendously. But
Yeah,
if you,
put your thumbs up on there. So if you're watching it on your phone, just click out of the live chat with the X and then go hit the thumbs up on there. And then there's a little button that's live chat right beside it. And you just click that and go right back into it.
yeah, and if
Helps us out greatly.
And if there's a question you want to ask me or whatever, we'll do that after JBL Legends Travel Minute. And I was going to try and find this. I took a picture of this the other day. Let me go back over here and make sure you put your comment in the YouTube channel there.
And Chris Shaddix, you and Mo Cephas, you go have fun on the water. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys down here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Callie McCool is going to be in Cozumel in 48 hours, he says.
Well, good for you,
Hey, just
Callie.
across the pond from where we were.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, here it is. Let me see if I can blow this up and put it on the screen. We reached a new milestone the other day on YouTube. if you can read that.
20,000 hours
20,000 hours
of
watch time.
That's fantastic.
Wonderful. On YouTube. So that's, congratulations, everybody, for...
Thank you all so much for watching our videos and subscribing and putting that thumbs up. Very important.
And as my daughter says, if we didn't have a picture, it didn't happen. So
isn't that cute?
There's the pancakes. And, I had some comments and messages about that apron that I'm wearing. That's the Tiki Man Radio apron. It says Tiki Time on it. And that was the promo type that we prototype that we're working on. And so those are coming to Tiki Man Radio going to be on the website, be available for the aprons. Tiki Man Tiki Time.
Hey, Danny, does that number include just the big show, or does it include Lou and B-Dog's show as well?
It includes the channel.
The channel.
Everybody's videos.
And ours.
Okay.
Everybody.
Excellent.
Last Wednesday, I suggested that we have Let's Ask B-Dog.
That's right, yes.
Ask B-Dog?
Ask B-Dog, we got some questions for him and her.
Maybe we need to create a segment because he's gotten to where he don't talk that much. Have y'all noticed that?
Well, Lou's got lots to say.
No, I mean here. Like he does.
Here.
He used to interact a lot more, but maybe we need to create some Ask the B-Dog.
That's right.
B-Dog,
yeah, Ask B-Dog.
You don't want to know what I got.
Hey, Patty with Rick's eyes out there, and she says, at the Tiki Man, are we going to have hot dogs and buns at the summer party?
Patty would ask that.
And Dan Ware actually sent me a picture from the movie of the hot dog.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I was like, oh, my God.
Patty wants to know, can we have sausage, too?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, my God. All right, so we got Jamie. Moving on, let's get away from the what happens in the tips and all that stuff. But JBL Legends Travel moment coming up next. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Summer side
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Legends Travel Group here with this week's Travel Minute. And today I'm going to talk about two different things. I'm going to talk about room assignments at a hotel and cabin assignments on a cruise ship. I get questions about this all the time. Let's talk about room assignments at a hotel. When we're booking a vacation for a client, let's just say, I'll take our example, the Riu Palace in Costa Mujeres, where we just were for the last Tiki Man Escape to Paradise. When we book your room, we book your room based on the category. So your category would have been either ocean view, pool view, swim up, those kinds of categories. We do not get to pick the exact location of the room at the hotel. All we get to do is pick the category. And I've had people ask me, well, do we have a room number yet or room location? That's not done until the hotel assigns that. And that's usually not done until like a week before you actually get there. And the reason why is it's based upon who's leaving and what rooms become available, who needs a late checkout, so those rooms might not be available till later on. People may extend their stays, so those rooms aren't available. However, when we do groups, they try as best as possible to keep all of us in the same section of the hotel or the same wing as much as possible, again, depending upon availability. It's not like we can just go in and take a look at the layout of the floor plan and the room numbers and say, okay, I want room 101, because you do not know if that room is going to be available when we get there. So I hope that clears up that. I just had that question this week from someone about, do we get a room assignment yet? No. What you have is a reservation number, and when you get to the hotel, then they'll give you your room. Now let's talk about the cruises for a second. So when we do cruises, when we actually book your cruise, we look at the deck plans of the cruise and we can pick a cabin number. So you say, hey, Joe, I want to be closer to the elevators because I have a problem with my knee. I can't walk long distances. I can pick a cabin on a deck that you want, say deck 12 or 13 because you want to be up higher, 4 or 5 rooms from the elevator. Or I want to be on the same floor where the restaurants are, but I want to be midship. So on a cruise, we have a different opportunity there because we can actually see the deck plan and pick your specific room when we do the reservation. And why is that possible when we can't do it on a hotel? It's possible because when that cruise ship gets back on that Sunday, all of those cabins will be emptied. People are leaving the ship. And if there's somebody staying on for a second sailing, like a back-to-back sailing, that room will show occupied, so I won't be able to assign it to that. So it's a little difference between a hotel and the cruise line. There is one other thing, though. There's it's what's called a guarantee cabin on the cruise line. So I just had somebody call me the other day. They want to go to Bermuda out of New York on August the 6th. All of the categories for the balcony cabins are sold out, but they're in what they call a guarantee status. So that means that I can book your room, your cabin rather, as a guarantee status, and you will get a balcony, but we don't get to pick where it's going to be. So it's based on what's going to be available the day of the sailing. If for any reason the balcony cabin is not available, then you would get upgraded to the next category. So taking a guarantee stateroom on a cruise ship sometimes can really work out to your benefit. I've had quite a few people who have gotten upgraded to mini suites because there were no balconies. So the cruise line kind of takes a gamble on this when they put them in guarantee status, because what they're doing is they know that a percentage of people are going to cancel, and they know they always have a percentage of rooms set aside if they need to make switches before a cruise. So that's kind of the difference between selecting a cabin on a cruise line and why you can't get an assigned room at a hotel, a specific room number at a hotel. All right. If you have any questions about that, give me a call at 732-831-5200. Again, this has been Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, who is always one phone call away from anywhere. They're also a sponsor for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou on Wednesday nights between 7 and 9. JBL Legends Travel. Always travel with somebody you can trust. They're one phone call away from anywhere. Reach out to them at 732-831-5200. MFG Records Tropical Division is a live cam for B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9, streaming live on the YouTube. MFG Records, that stands for Music for Grownups. They work with each individual artist to take them to the next level. Reach out to Beth Travers and Dave Sines today and take your music to the next level. MFG Records, Tropical. Goaltending Services, our good friend Gypsy Travel will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stool and try another bar, a sandbar for a change. Get to go to the places that Tiki Man Radio and the crew get to go. With GTS Services, reach out to them at 305-916-0990 and go out on a sandbar today with Goaltending Services. Our good friends, Gypsy Travel. Reach out to them today and have some fun. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
That's right. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. And, man, they have been busy down in the Keys taking care of everybody down there. So reach out to GTS Charters and make sure you reach out to Joe Leo. Now, I got a question. Why the hell you want to go to Bermuda in the middle of the hurricane season?
Where did that happen? Did he say something?
Yeah, he said, a guy called me the other day. He wants to go to Bermuda in August. And I'm thinking,
In the middle of hurricane season.
I don't know if I'd do that or not.
That's a gamble.
But you know, there's another island. Has anybody ever been to Bermuda?
No.
No.
Well, let's don't get scared now.
No.
Let's get scared.
I've been to Long Island.
Yeah. Bermuda. I didn't even think about Bermuda.
I've drank at Long Island.
Yes, you have.
Well, there's that. Yeah. But, yeah.
Coronado Island.
Especially on a cruise ship. I want to go to Bermuda on a cruise ship in the middle of August, right smack dab in the middle of hurricane season. All right. Listen, I need you to pay me up front.
Yeah, but that's a cheaper. You get cheaper rates, like to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico.
You do. You do get cheaper
in
rates.
September time, because you could hit a big storm.
You can.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Joe's doing a fantastic job, and you've heard us talk about it 100 times. It's very important to travel with somebody you trust because of things go wrong, man.
Yeah, I like that idea of the ability to get upgraded if there wasn't a balcony available. Yeah. That was kind of neat.
Oh,
I think I would throw my hat in that ring.
Well, I mean, when I used to travel, I traveled so much, and a lot of times I'd stay at the same hotels and stuff, and I had my own personal room, like room 312, and I would call and I'd say, listen,
I want my room back.
I'll be back, and I'll be in town next week, and I want room 312. Well, sir, we can't. I'm like, put me on the phone with the manager. Hey, Mr. Lynn, yeah, we got your room all ready for you. I'm like, well, don't let no crazy people spin there before I get there.
Verona Corona has asked the Tiki Man question.
Oh, okay.
How far are you from the nearest hospital? Asking for a friend. Honey, don't you worry.
Don't you worry.
You worry. We're going to take good care of you down here.
Paramedics on staff.
Yeah, that's right. We do.
Yeah.
We actually do have paramedics on staff.
I'll bring I got a portable stretcher.
Well, one thing this town has
be
is
all right.
all kinds of ambulance services, and they're running around everywhere. So
yeah,
it's one thing Chattanooga is not short of is hospitals.
That's right.
Yeah, we've got.
And they just opened another one over.
Yeah,
very close
Lee
to
Highway.
very close to us, and
Yeah.
What, the urgent care on 58?
No, it's an actual ER.
Where?
ER on Lee Highway.
It's Park Ridge North.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll have to take a look.
It's on top of the big hospitals. If people don't know, we have a lot of freestanding emergency rooms.
We
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Freestanding emergency, and then
And if it's not an emergency, we have what we call the doc in a box.
Yeah.
Little clinics
we have
everywhere.
tons of urgent cares around us,
Okay.
and a really close emergency room.
Was that really her question?
It really was.
Okay.
It really was.
100%.
Well, that was a great segment of that. Is there any other questions?
No, no.
Patty must not be on there. She's
I was
always
going
got
to
a
say,
question.
I thought that would come from Patty.
Michelle Myers says, I like that JBL Legends travels with us on all our Tiki Man radio trips. I do
So far.
too. I do too.
Yeah, very, and he will be.
Okay.
I just love Joe and Sue, and
It's a
it's a wonderful thing to have your travel agent with you.
And I thought it was very important.
And your friend.
Yeah, it's very important that he did that one last week, and because I think that is a myth. People think that if you hire Joe, you got to pay him $1,000 or $500 or whatever. And
No.
he explained it very well. And when he does go with us, like he did in Jamaica and Mexico and in the Dominican Republic, he's not sitting there trying to talk you to go somewhere else. A lot of times he's working in the room, and then when he's out, he's enjoying himself. It was very nice to have him and Darby and Bob Shealy out there playing music together
That was wonderful.
So
Really fun.
I just wished I wasn't that tired, but
Because you were out on the beach that day, right?
I was out on the beach that day. I was drained.
Yeah, I know.
I was drained.
Yeah.
And that was the day where everybody went somewhere.
Yep, that's what I did.
Yeah. So anyway, but
These guys are funny.
well, they want to know about which one I like, the sausage or the bun.
No, Patty said she's going to bring a hard hat and bubble wrap for Verona. And
Sounds like she needs to bring it for herself. She's the one that hit her head this week.
Rick the Stick says, bring me an eye patch.
Yeah. Well, he always travels. They always travel with their eye, their big eye around their
Big
neck.
eye. I love the big eye.
They brought it to Mexico.
I know, it was awesome.
Can you imagine when they're going through their bags and stuff? What is this? And I'm like, that's my big eye. That's his eye. No, that's her eye. All right, move along. Damn
Okay.
tourist, move along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yes, Moni, we have stairs, and yes, we have an ER very close to you. So I'm gonna take care of you girls. Don't you worry.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? It'll be fine. It will be fine.
It will be fine.
Everything will work itself out. We'll have a good time. I'm just very thankful that all of you are coming and
Me too.
celebrating another year of summertime here at the old Tiki Bar, and I'm very fortunate to have lived another year to celebrate it with you.
That's right.
Have a glass of High Life.
Yeah, there you go.
Gonna buy a house in Mount Lachey. Head down to Burt's and stay all day. Really don't need that much to do. Little fishing on the bridge and a lot of you. Gonna find the perfect cup of joe. Read a little Hemingway, don't you know? Really don't need that much to do. Little fooling around and a lot of you. Island time starts here. Sky's so blue and the water's so clear. Might be time to disappear. Island time starts here. Thinking about all the things I've done. Chasing a rainbow, following the sun. Really don't need that much to do. Honey, that all changed when I met you. I thought I saw heaven in your eyes. It's true what they say about how time flies. Really don't need that much to do. Little bit of loving and a lot of you. Island time starts here. Sky's so blue and the water's so clear. Might be time to disappear. Island time starts here. This is where island time begins. Muscadine and violins, longboards and single fins. This is where island time begins. Island time starts here. Sky's so blue and the water's so clear. Might be time to disappear. Island time starts here. Island time starts here. Island time starts here.
Hi, it's Kurt from Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
So still, seems to me it's kind of surprising. The people are gathered on Mallory Square, getting off on their craziness that's happening there, paying respects to the sun as it sits on their horizon. And the chief is getting ready to pull all his boats from the water. Bars are gearing up for a drinking man's night on the town. I'm getting ready to take me a nice cool shower and go and find a young lady who's interested in fooling around. I know a small Cuban place that's really quite nice. I love the cafe con leche, black beans and rice. They never laugh at my Spanish. I eat till I can't even walk anymore. When the rain comes, I sit by the window to see. I talk some trash with the waitress. She kinda likes me, and we laugh at the tourists, bitching at the rain as it's pouring. My head's feeling light from the rum and the sun and the water. My feet move to the sound of a Caribbean band down the street. And I ought to be leaving, but then I wonder why I should bother. It's another day in paradise that feels like they made it for me. Just for me. I reckon it's gonna rain all night, which means we don't have to work. That's alright. The smell on the wind, the fragrance coming in off the ocean.
darkness with the glow of their lights. It always makes me feel like I know all those sailors aboard. And the chief takes a drink from a bottle he keeps in a locker. Hello, baby. The bars are filling up with the drinkers kicking ass on the town. There's a dude on the street hitting people he meets for $1. Come on, give me $1. And I'm still looking for a lady who's interested in fooling around. It's another day in paradise if someone may quit fooling around. Always fool around, yeah. Oh, oh, la 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 la.
That's the late, great Hugo Durante. For those of you that have never been down to Hog's Breath in Key West whenever he owned the night, now it's Jimmy Parrish's spot. And Hugo had that spot for years until he passed away. And man, special nights down there at Hog's Breath in Key West with Hugo and the band playing. Because Hugo was not trop rock. As a matter of fact, he'd get pissed off if he was labeled trop rock. He was a rocking band, and they tore it up. So we do miss Hugo, and he was the man back in the day. So there you go. All right.
Did you know that Clint Eastwood owns a restaurant in Carmel, California called the Hog's Breath?
Oh, really?
Yes, has since the 70s.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's one thing I haven't done is spend a lot of time in California. It never really appealed to me that much. And, you know, obviously being born on this side of the country, the Gulf is so close.
Sure. And I was just a kid, you know. I just got out of high school and went to California to advance my education, and it was just one of those things.
You know, kind of like Callie McCool, you know, since school's out, man, he's on an island somewhere.
Well, it sounds like he's going to be on Cozumel.
Yeah. You know, that's living a dream. Living a dream, that boy is. I guess we went through another season of school season, and he's working with the kids, but we couldn't really kind of. I'm actually talking to performing arts school up in Knoxville, Tennessee. There's a band called Rum Monday that's from Knoxville, and they're actually going to be on the Atlanta Parrot Head cruise. And I've reached out to those guys because I'd like to get them on the show, but they just donated about $6,000 worth of instruments and stuff to the Performing Arts School up in Knoxville.
Oh, very cool.
And I thought, wow, you know, that might be something to get involved with the Performing Arts up in Knoxville. So I reached out to them as well. Always trying to, you know, get involved with, I think it's important that you get involved with the kids if they're interested in music or wanting to play music. That's why I always love the Bahama Village music in Key West, because if you want to learn to play an instrument, all you got to do is walk in there and say, I want to learn how to play the piano, or I want to learn to play the violin, or whatever, and they will teach you how to do that for free.
Really? Wow.
So it's important, that you support these kids and all these programs and stuff, and keep them out of trouble. When I was going to school, it was all about. I had a workshop teacher. First of all, we had workshop.
I mean, just shop, right?
Yeah, well, it was called workshop.
Oh, really?
We had mechanic shop.
Right.
We had woodworking shop.
Right.
And I don't know whatever happened to those programs, but they need to come back. But the football coach was also the wood shop. So he was on your ass all day long.
Oh, mine too, matter of fact.
Yeah. Well, and that was kind of normal, right? I mean, if they were involved in the education of the school, they were more involved in something else other than just being the coach or the teacher or whatever, But what was that? Home ec?
Home ec, yeah.
Home ec, where they teach you how to cook.
Yeah, there was a lot of classes. I know my high school, we had wood shop.
Yeah.
We had metal shop.
Yeah, metal shop. Yeah, I forgot about metal shop.
And I also, in high school, I didn't do the metal shop, but I did the wood shop, and I also did mechanical drawing.
Yeah, I remember graphic arts.
I used to do that as well. And then we had home ec, and then our senior year, we got to do a class called On My Own.
Yeah.
And they would teach you basically once you graduated how to live on your own. Everything from balancing a checkbook to cooking.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Brad went all the way through high school, got into college, didn't even know how to write his first check.
Yeah. See, now you can be on insurance until you're 26.
Now kids are like, "What's a check?"
Yeah, what's a
right.
check?
What's a check?
Yeah,
Right.
that was a funny story, But he, I don't know. I remember the one year that I said I was going to do home ec, right? Instead of I think I'd done wood shop and I'd done the mechanic where we work on engines and all that stuff, which was very important. But then I was getting the right age, and I was like, I want to do home ec, and they were like, what are you going to do that for? Why don't you come over here? I'm like, fellas, this whole room is full of girls. There's all the pretty girls are in here. Why in the hell? I'm gonna be the only one in there. I mean, I think it's great.
We called them fluff classes because, like, my senior year, I had already had all my classes that I needed to graduate done. So I think I had one history class to take, and the rest of my senior year was home ec and all. Yeah, I took all the fun classes, for my entire senior year.
Well, and what does that all mean? I can work on my engine, I can build my own deck, and I can cook you pancakes.
That's right.
So it all worked out really well. I mean, it's all.
Did you ever do? We had to do even the family living as well, because we did the first semester. We did that on my own.
Family living.
And then the second part was family living. So they would take in the class. So a guy and a girl they would hook you up. You're fictionally married.
Oh my God!
And now you're going to have to manage your household budget. And here's your bag of flour. Now this is your baby, so you two have to take care of your baby. And I had to walk around high school my senior year with a bag of flour for part of the.
Are you serious?
Taking care of my baby. Yes.
Oh my God. I don't remember any of that.
We did. It was fun.
Was it now?
It actually was fun.
Well, we had the what was it? The Sadie Hawkins dance. Did y'all ever have anything like that where
where the girls invite the boys?
Well, you got married.
Oh, I had
at the dance, the Sadie
like
Hawkins dance.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but I always felt, looking back on it, I always felt like they were trying to get us married off.
Well,
listen, teach that boy how to cook, how to work on his car, how to build his own house, and get the hell out of here.
Wow. I grew up in a small town. I mean, that's what you did. You worked. You went to school. You got married, and then you worked in the local factories. That's what people.
Well, that's
did.
true. In this town, this used to be a very big industrial town. We had U.S. Pipe. You either went to work for U.S. Pipe or, gosh, I can't even remember. I can't even remember the plants that we all had.
The big steel plant down there.
Yeah, big steel plant. Yeah. What they're getting ready to turn into a new ball field. That was U.S. Pipe.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
The big factors we had was Goodyear. We had a Goodyear plant there, and also a lot of people made Heller Tools.
Heller Tools.
And they made steel files. And
You know-
those were the big things.
Well,
in
at
my-
one time, every fire hydrant in the United States was made right here in this city.
Oh, is that right?
That's what U.S. Pipe did.
Oh.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I want to buy a fire hydrant.
What are you going to do with the fire
I know.
Put it at the bottom of my property and hook it up.
Little Lola's like, I'm not peeing on that. Combustion. We had combustion, TVA. And,
My daddy worked for combustion
U.S.
engineering.
Pipe. Yeah, and those were the big ones. And if you could get out of school and get into that, you
You were doing great.
You were somewhat taught that you were fixed for life.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And back then, they really were.
They really were. Yeah, they were the high echelon of the city as far as money wise goes. If you worked for, especially combustion.
Combustion was.
So what's
great.
the time frame we're talking here from now till then? How many years do you think that's been?
Oh my goodness. Well,
30 years.
30
more,
years?
more than
30?
that.
35 years. Yeah.
50.
Okay, let's say 50 years from
50.
now, somebody's going to say, yeah, I lived in a town that had a company called Amazon. Yeah, everybody worked at Amazon.
Yeah.
I can't remember much about it, but I did come from that town.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to work for Amazon. I'm a big fan of Amazon, but you don't want to work for Amazon.
That's what I've been told.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
How about they had these German cars. What was it called? Wagon Volks? I can't remember now.
Wagon Volks. Yeah, 50 years from now. Yeah. Back when the cars were on the road, man. This is before they started flying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Before they started flying.
Wagon Volks.
Back in my day, boy, we used to ride down the road.
Now listen, when I was a kid, I used to really think the Jetsons were real, and I really thought that by the year 2000 that we would all be flying around in cars.
Listen, every one of them bastards lied to us.
They
I
did.
know. And,
Okay.
and you'd be running your dog on a treadmill on the edge of
Everything they
space.
told us, everything told us was a lie. Like, listen, there's only 12 planets out there. That was a ball face. That was a lie.
That was a total
One
lie.
of them's just a rock.
Yeah, I remember when I was going to work one day and on the radio they said, "Well, Pluto's no longer a planet.
No.
It's just a star." And I'm like, "What the hell?
No, it's not a star.
Pluto was the furthest one."
It's a meteor.
It's a
that
meteor,
fell into orbit, and it's just a rock going around out
I'm just
there.
telling you, back when they were lying to us in school, it was a damn planet.
I know.
That's
I
right.
know. I know.
Moni says you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Have you heard like the conspiracy theories over like the Jetsons and things?
No.
No.
Big conspiracy theory is that the Jetsons and the Flintstones were actually in the same time era.
Oh yeah.
That
I have heard
that
something like
the
that.
Sounds like ancient aliens.
That's
Yeah.
the Flintstones is actually a post-apocalyptic Earth, and that the Jetsons they had escaped Earth before the apocalypse.
Oh, my God.
So that the Flintstones they're living in because why else would cavemen have lawnmowers and things?
And that's why
that kind of technology.
That kind of crap right there is why every country don't have 5 pot plants legalized in their backyard. Okay, so they're just smoking pot, coming up with this crap.
Yep,
Okay.
you're absolutely right. Or they're drinking it in a can.
Yeah, they're drinking it in a can. Oh yeah, you won't tell them about your.
No.
All right.
No.
It's on the billboard down the road.
But yeah, everything was a lie. Everything they told us was a lie. But yeah, it seemed like at that point in time they were trying to listen. You need to learn how to listen to me, boy. You need to learn to play football. You need to learn how to build and build with your hands and make stuff out of wood because you may have to build your own house.
Mm-hmm.
And you better learn how to cook, and all this stuff. And then they take you off to the Sadie Hawkins dance and want you to get married.
I know.
They were trying to get us the hell out of there. They're like, listen, we got some more people coming in here next fall. We need to get you the hell out of here.
And you got to know how to build a fire hydrant.
Yeah, you need to learn how to build a fire hydrant because that's important, apparently, But yeah, it was all lies, every bit of it.
Oh, know it.
But, when I went to school, they had I can remember elementary school when we used to have to do the drills for the atomic bomb.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you jump underneath your desk.
Yeah.
like that's gonna help.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's funny. I was listening to Jukebox Saturday the
And
other
you had
day.
that commercial on there, duck and cover.
Duck and cover.
Yes.
And I was like, I was listening to it the other day, and I was like, man, we were stupid.
Yeah.
We were so stupid.
Like that's
Right.
going to help anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. And There was a movie that was produced, I don't remember, but a bomb goes off and the shockwave comes through and it shows these people kind of like instantaneously turning into skeletons and then going away.
I remember that.
Do you remember that one?
I do remember that.
I mean,
that was so terrifying as a kid.
All right, here it is. Just listen to how stupid we were. Here we go.
Beedle-dum-dum, beedle-dum-dum. There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and Bert the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and covered, ducked and covered.
Now, you and I don't have shells to crawl into like Bert the Turtle, so we have to cover up in our own way. Paul and Patty know this. No matter where they go or what they do, they always try to remember what to do if the atom bomb explodes right then. It's a bomb. Duck and cover. Here's Tony going to his Cub Scout meeting.
Yeah, Tony with his knee pad.
Can explode any time of the year, day or night. Duck and cover. Atta boy, Tony.
Atta boy, Tony. Don't worry about a damn thing.
Every day, all the time, to do the right thing if the atomic bomb explodes.
Yeah.
Duck and cover.
And then you're really screwed.
That's the first thing to do. Duck and cover. First, you duck. Then you cover.
You know,
duck and cover. Tight. Duck and cover.
People that are walking around these days that are, you know, that's one thing that I hate about Facebook is that it's nothing but it's created a lot of conspiracy
theories, yeah.
But they have no idea. They have no idea what that was
real.
That was sent to kids.
Yeah, in elementary
in the form of when the atomic bomb blows up, you duck and cover and everything's going to be okay. That's how we were taught, right?
I understand.
People today would lose their minds. Right. I mean, they have no idea the world we've already lived through.
That's right.
I mean, that's the amazing part about it.
They'd say, well, man, it's just an atomic bomb. It ain't going to be a thermonuclear bomb because that's the one we're going to get.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's always something like that. But I just, that used to be played on the radio, man, to kids, duck and cover, and that we were taught that in school.
Yeah.
You remember that movie, Blast from? Have you ever seen Blast from the Past?
Yes, I love
where they
that
went into
movie.
the bomb shelter.
Yes, yes, I love that. What was his name? Brendan Fraser. Yes, I love that.
That was a good movie.
There was a guy who had a house. It was someplace like in Oklahoma or something, and he was digging in his backyard, and he found. I don't know what he was digging. He was going to put in a foundation for some sort of porch or something, and there was a lid down in there, and he was able to uncover it. Got into it. There was a bomb shelter in there.
Oh, really?
A huge one under his house.
Yeah.
He didn't even know it when he bought it.
Oh, wow.
I guess
that
the
would
people
be so cool.
That would be cool.
I love that.
And I was reading about the whole thing, and they showed pictures of it. And of course, there wasn't a window in the damn thing, but it was as big as the whole basement.
Wow, that is so cool.
Well, when I was 20 years old, I built a storm shelter for a guy who had a contact lens business on his farm, and they manufactured contacts and they'd ship them off all over the world and stuff to these eye places. And he was so paranoid, he wanted to build a bomb shelter in the ground of concrete, and so we had to take a backhoe and dig a big hole, and then I laid the block all the way up, and then we covered it up, and it had a door on top.
Yeah, that's what this one looked like.
And he had every canned vegetables, and that's all they did was prepare
for the bomb,
for the end of the world, and all this stuff, you know, and I imagine it's still there.
I imagine it is.
Yeah. But it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is
Well,
crazy.
I did not know. Monica just chimed in.
Yeah.
And she said war was still in the talks. That's why Mom, Dad, and I came to Canada.
Well, I actually
did not
knew
know
that.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Where did they originally come from?
Well,
Germany.
Wow.
Before the Berlin Wall fell.
Wow. I
Yes.
did not know that.
Well,
Yes,
Miss Trudy
had quite an interesting life.
Wow.
Miss Trudy
That
was
is very cool.
Yeah, she brought her whole family to Canada to escape the Nazis and all that stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's
Communism
wow.
at that time.
Communism at that time, yeah.
That's very interesting.
She's a
I did not. I did not know that they weren't.
Well, we don't talk a lot about
natural-born Canadians.
No, they are not.
Wow.
They're from Germany.
Wow.
That's why Verona Coronas is as crazy as she is.
Well, the thing is nobody really realizes it, but communism followed them to Canada.
Well, maybe.
No.
I don't know. I don't know about all that.
There's no communism.
No conspiracy theories.
West Florida. Well, ask any old timer in this old conking town who slings the best fish sandwich around the JBL Fishwagon.
The best food, the best coffee, the best conch you can find anywhere. Conch fritters, conch sandwich, hand-cut fries, the best crew that you could possibly find in Key West as well. Now serving breakfast from 7 a.m. till noon. 7 days a week, come on down, 801 Caroline Street, B.O.'s Fishwagon.
So early in the morning when you get out of bed, anything you want on some Cuban bread. Well, you can swing by when you get out of bed, have anything you want on some Cuban bread, have anything you want on some Cuban bread. And B.O.'s Fishwagon. You can even put some grits on it.
Sushi Song all night long.
Looking for great late-night food in Key West? Just go to Sushi Song at the corner of Truman and Duval.
Come try some of our newest draft. It's a Sushi Song Jasmine Rice Lager. It's so light and refreshing and good. We named it Every Day a Good Day.
Eat in, take out, deliver. Phenomenal sushi, amazing sake, and fine craft beers and wines. And don't forget some of the best fried rice on the entire island. That's Sushi Song.
Sushi Song all night long.
How about a happy ending with Sushi Song donuts or maybe a sake bomb? Boom, boom, babies. Find us on Facebook, Sushi Song Key West. SushiSong.com. All night long till 4 a.m. Sayonara.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtiniKeyWest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
We all know that old age desire of chucking it all and running away to paradise, right? What if you did that when life threw you a painful curveball, only to discover that the biggest surprise waiting for you within the change was yourself? In the brand new hilarious book, Seedy Places by R.V. Kunk, we meet Nick Skalansky, who winds up in Key West. While there, he steps outside his comfort zone, which is what we should all do. Make unexpected friends and learns how to see life, people, and himself in a whole new light. The book is equally a story of Key West's effect on you and the story about friendship. Hopefully, as you read this story of change and discovery, you'll also laugh, reminisce on great times you've had, and be inspired to take a chance on a dream. Everyone has a special place they escape to when they want to get away. Maybe like Nick, you will discover a brand new you. The brand new book, Seedy Places by R.B. Conk, is now available on Amazon. You can go over to tiki-man-radio-t-shirts and click on the book cover and order yours today. Escape to paradise and find a brand new you in Seedy Places with R.B. Conk, now available on Amazon. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, tiki-man-radio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, and escape to paradise every day. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. You're planning a trip to Key West, make sure you reach out to Kelly. Friday, starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West. We're live every Friday, having some fun with our friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings, starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. Sundays, it's The Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time, streaming live on the Island J Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. Later that afternoon on Sundays, starting at 5 p.m., it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, sharing the music of his hometown. And later on Sunday, it's the Sound Man from Hell with Gary Eck, the Key West Show, live from Key West. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
There's a two-lane bridge to the edge of the world where the sky opens up. Waters turn turquoise blue. Roll the window down, roll the wind through my hair. The warmth of the sun, taste the salty air. See it more clearly now, heading south on US 1. Like that boat on blocks, mile marker 85. She's been a fish out of water, and so have I. But my time is gone. Just a few more miles south on US 1. So much behind me, so much more to go. Maybe long and winding, but there's one road home. The highway ends full of people like me, starting over again. We're forever young. Yeah, that's my crowd down south on US 1. So much behind me, so much more to go. Maybe long and winding, but there's one road. Behind me, so much more to go. Maybe long and winding, but there's one road home. There's just one road home.
Hi, this is That Guy.
And That Cat.
And we're at CK's listening to Tiki Man Radio and watching for UFOs. And you know what?
We're seeing them.
She likes an olive with her martini, cashmere sweater and Italian boots. Well, I like style, but where I am going, they wear flip-flops and a bathing suit. So make mine a pina colada. I've been working too hard, now I've gotta take a chance on life and have a little fun. I've got some money in my pocket and a one-way ticket to the tropics. So bartender, make mine a pina colada. He likes his beer in a long neck bottle, belt buckle and a cowboy hat. But I like Willie and Waylon too, but at this moment I'm not feeling like that. So make mine a pina colada. I've been working too hard, now I've gotta take a chance on life and have a little fun. I've got some money in my pocket and a one-way ticket to the tropics. So bartender, make mine a pina colada.
Oh, yeah. Make mine a pina colada.
Champagne, wedding dress and a rented tux. One day I might find myself in that position, but for now I'll just wish them luck. So make mine a pina colada. I've been working too hard, now I've got to take a chance on life and have a little fun. Let's have some fun. They like margaritas and Coronas, Hawaiian shirts and tropical tails, folk talking songs of the islands. Now that's a group I can fit in quite well. So make mine a pina colada.
Oh, yeah.
Too hard, now I've got to take a chance on life and have a little fun. I've got some money in my pocket and a one-way ticket to the tropics. So bartender, make mine a pina colada.
I love pina coladas.
Do you?
You know, it's funny, when we went down to Mexico, I didn't drink a lot of tequila, but we sure did make sure the airport smelled that way before we left.
Well,
The bag is peeing. Your
Yeah,
bag is peeing.
Your bag's peeing, Flash!
oh,
That was fun.
Yeah.
That's a good memory.
We call that the Mexican airport incident now.
Yeah.
exactly.
Making-
Should have put it on a phone video.
Listen.
Now, Rick the Stick's going to be on tonight.
Yes.
5 to 7 Eastern Island time.
He is doing his show. I sent him a text this morning because I'm always up in the air. I don't know where he's at. I don't know what he's doing. He never calls. He don't write. He don't send postcards. I don't get mail. I don't get nothing.
You have to go through his agent now.
Yeah, apparently I have to go through his agent. And so I sent him a text message, and it didn't say good morning, didn't say how are you, hey man, or anything. It's like, you doing your show today? Yes, sir. I am doing my show from Manchester or wherever he's at.
Manchester.
Yeah, Tennessee. I'm like, okay, fine. Thank you. Have a great day. And what you got coming up on the show this week, B-Dog?
This week we have Zach Chastain of the Cosmic Strangers in studio.
Oh, I like Zach.
They are debuting, they're releasing new music, so we're going to talk about that new music they're putting out.
Now, he's been here before, right?
He has been here
Yes,
before,
Zach's been here a couple
So
of times.
when I saw he had new music coming out, I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, make sure we get that new music. And he was like, well, how about I just come back on the show with it? And I'm like,
Okay,
sounds
fine.
good.
Okay, fine. That sounds great.
Yeah, I like
That'll
Zach.
work.
Does his
Show planned. I got it.
Is he related to any NASCAR drivers?
Not that I'm aware of.
No. I know
Zach
and
Ross.
Yeah.
Ross Chastain. Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
The boys are racing in Nashville today. It's a slick track. That whole track is concrete. And it's very slick yesterday. They had a lot of accidents over there yesterday. It was very, very slick. Hot and slick.
Hot and slick.
So it should be an interesting race. But all right, so we got that coming up, and then later tonight you got the Sound Man from Hell. Hopefully he's got his act together and can do a show. If not, I told him he's going to have to go and spend some time with Ed the Train Man and learn how to do radio.
Now, come on.
You know,
the Sound Man knows how to do radio.
He does know how to do radio, and
he's just, his
it's an interesting story. It's actually pretty good radio. What's going on with him?
But
because
his equipment was locked up.
Well, he got thrown out of his one studio, which was across the hall from the other studio.
Yeah.
And he held in there as long as he could because he was like, there was this big Tiki Man Radio sticker on the door. So when you walked in, the old former radio that he used to work for years was right directly across the hall.
Yeah, I love it.
And he had a big,
Tiki Man
Radio sticker on the door. That went away. Then he was going to move into another studio, and before he could do his first, he moved all of his equipment in there. And before he could do his first show, the guy sold the building.
Yeah.
And his all of his stuff was locked up in the studio. And then last week he was trying to do, and I've been telling him for months, let's just do it from the boat. Let's do it from the boat. Let's figure out, because all these other things are going to run out. Okay, we gotta find our. We can do this, So hopefully he's got all that straightened out, and he's got his equipment, he's got internet, he's got everything he needs to do radio. Okay, so
yes.
Anyway,
it's all good.
That's coming up tonight, 8:00.
So he rented a small room or an office or something?
I don't know. Listen, Gary is Gary. Like, he's the only person I know that's been in Key West for like 12 years and doesn't get mail at his house.
Right? He lives on a boat.
It's like,
that's right.
If he wants something shipped to his house, he has it shipped over to B-Man's house.
That's right.
I went, why the hell don't he have it shipped to his house? Oh, no, we can't do that. I don't want anybody. I'm in the witness protection program. I don't want anybody to know where I'm at. I'm like, what?
I love it.
That way B-Man gets busted with the contraband also.
Yeah. And B-Man's like, you craps over here.
Yeah.
I love it.
Of course, I get a lot of mail down there, too. I have a lot of things shipped down to B-Man, when we're getting ready for the showcase. But it's always something to do with the showcase.
Yeah.
That big old sign this year, the red carpet sign.
Yeah.
That damn thing's 10, 12 foot long, the box, and it showed up, and Brian's like, where am I supposed to put this thing at,
I know it.
Anyway, but hey, we want to thank Robin Tricker for joining us.
She is lovely.
Yes.
Robin is lovely.
She's fantastic, and make sure you go out and download that song, support those guys.
Listen, I'm a huge fan.
Make sure you like the video before you leave if you joined us late. I saw Bobby was leaving, and I gave him the horn there. Thank you for being our island truck driver for all these years, all the way back to the Tiki Island radio days. Thank you for that. And it's not, finally met Bobby last year.
I know. That was so wonderful.
After all these years, I finally got to meet Bobby.
Right.
And,
Bobby and Stephanie.
Bobby has been there with me since show number 1. So has Verona.
Yeah.
She
has.
It's
they're all family.
Yeah, and you know what? And Robin Tricker goes back to the Tiki Island radio.
Yes, she does.
I meant to mention that during the interview, but thank you, Joe, for another JBL Legends Travel moment. And if you need to go anywhere, what's the number there, B-Dope?
732-831-5200.
Hey,
he is so good.
5200, yeah.
That's why I put his poster over there so I could see it if I have to do it myself.
Yeah, that works. I wanted to say to Callie McCool, get on a sport fishing boat, buddy, if you're going to be down there for 16 days, because they got rods, reels, and all of the terminal.
Is he really spending 16 days?
That's what he said on this.
Wow.
16 days. He's going to be there in 48 hours, and
I'm starting to get a little complex that he can go to all these other places. He won't come here. What's up with that? Listen, I ain't gonna live forever. Y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Cheap airfare out of California.
Because I promise you, I know where all the passwords are hidden. And they change every 60 days.
Can you believe that Alaska Airlines flies to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico?
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and my daughter was watching Harvey Korman. It was a Carol Burnett clip, and what's the little guy's name? It was Harvey and the little
Tim
guy.
Conway.
Tim Conway.
Conway,
right?
yeah.
When you got them two together, I mean, Tim Conway was a nut, right?
Yes, he was.
But they had this one episode where the airlines had came out with no frills flying.
Oh, that's a funny episode.
Saving. It starts out real simple, like you bring your own food, and Tim Conway's like $40, and it was just like one seat back. That's also where the carpet ended. The seat wasn't bolted down. His window didn't even have a window. No frills flying. It was hilarious. It's hilarious, but just so
funny.
you know, MeTV. Carol Burnett comes on every night at midnight.
That's right.
Oh, I'm never up that late.
No, I'm not up that late. That's why I got you two. I can just watch the clips. But we want to thank everybody for being a part of the Tiki Man Radio family and being a part of the show and being around here every Sunday, really, for all these years. I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing this, okay? One of these days I'm just going to hang this Sunday thing up. But for right now, we're going to continue on. But I want to thank everybody for all the support over the years and helping Tiki Man Radio for being what it is today. Without it, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do all this stuff. So,
that's right.
And we're going to have a good day today. And welcome to summertime, and welcome to get those kids to the beach this summer. Take them out there, have a good time, and try to have a good summer. And a lot of you we will see in about 14 days for the summer party. I can't believe it's almost here.
It's almost here.
I was telling B-Dog this morning that the once what I call tiki bar season opens up, you really got to start working, because people start coming around more often, and you can't. The major projects, you really have to have it out of the way.
Right.
But anyway, it's time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Start your day the island way with some positive vibes. For God's sake, cut off the negativity and cut on Tiki Man Radio. Take it with you everywhere you go. Download the app. Take it with you everywhere you go. Tell everybody about it. And support all these broadcasters. And, they're out here working their asses off every week trying to bring a good show for you. Trying to change it up. Trying to do this. Trying to do that. We always, from one week to the next, we're always trying to do better. But we'll be back here next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I'd like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
So long, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Sunday mornings with a Tiki Man. Tuesday on the Island replay coming up next on Tiki Man Radio at 1:30. We're going to roll you back to the base. If it sounds a little funny, just refresh your app. All will be right with the world. Have a great day, everybody.